And
okay.
Good. Spencer and I are going to be the MC today to celebrate a great event, to celebrate the birth of 2 new COE IV in Hong Kong. Okay, and before I would let the program run, I would like to let the English-speaking people know that, the guests know that, there will be little or no translation. So most of the program will be conducted in Cantonese or Mandarin. So that's why I speak or English, yes. Okay, 我今日咧好開心，我叫 Amy， 葉嘉怡係香港，咁就係 COE II。咁咧就我而家咧就介紹我個伙伴 Spencer COE III 入嚟同大家講幾句説話。
Spencer, unmute Spencer.
Yeah, me again. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Spencer Choi from Hong Kong, and so good to talk to every one of you in the whole world. We are in every part of the world right now, and I can see someone from the States, from Canada, from Southeast Asia, from China maybe, from Hong Kong, and well, many other places. But we are so happy to have all of you here. 我哋好開心今朝能夠同埋 Amy 一齊去主持一個咧全世界都一齊為我哋兩戶新嘅COE IV Joseph、Janet 同埋 Philip 同埋 Mrs. Waters 同埋 Benny 一齊去慶祝佢哋嘅呢個咁大嘅一個 honor 嘅一個好開心嘅 celebration party。耶！
好，唔該晒 Spencer。那現在呢，我會放一個電影，一個 musical video。這個電影呢，其實是對我們的事業也有很多啟發的作用。So I'm now going to play a movie, a musical video, which is actually quite related to our business. I hope you will enjoy. It's a Little Dumb Child, okay? 笨小孩。So 我們開始，請 enjoy。
宁静的小村外，有一个笨小孩，出生在60年代。10来岁到城市，不怕那太阳晒，努力在70年代发现呀，城市里朋友们不用去灌溉，花自然会开。哦，转眼间那么快，有一个笨小孩出生在90年代。20岁到头来不算好也不坏，经过了10年代，最无奈他自己总是会慢人家一拍，没有钱在那口袋，哎呦，望着胸口拍一拍呀，勇敢站起来。心太坏，哎呦，向着天空拍一拍呀，别想不开，老天自有安排。
做个笨小孩也不错，笨小孩也可以创造奇迹哦。
说大城市比家乡要精彩，闯出去就没失败。只是暴雨袭来，在人生路徘徊，他还看不清未来。笨小孩依然是坚强的像石头一块，默守护心中所爱。胸口拍一拍呀，勇敢站起来，不用心情太坏，哎呦，向着天空拍一拍呀，别想不开，老天自有安排。 小孩。哎呦，向着天空摆一摆呀，别想不开，老天自有安排，老天爱笨小孩。
好，唔該。OK， 我希望你哋中意呢一個 video 啦，我就好中意啦。咁咧，其實佢同我哋嘅 New Skin 事業係好多相似嘅地方，係咪？咁咧嗱，有上一代嘅劉德華 Andy Lau 同埋新一代嘅易烊千璽，佢哋講到嘅係咩啊？創奇蹟啦，上山下海啦。如果有心情唔好嘅時候，我哋就拍一拍啦，鼓勵自己啦，勇敢站起來。So for the sake of those English speakers, I would like to translate a little bit about this musical video. This has very good relationship with our business nature. It's talking about how a dumb little child can make it at the end as long as he is persistent. And you have two singers. One belongs to the previous generation, that is maybe some of you, and then the younger generation, our guests and our new business builders. We might have our bad times, but then with a shrug of the shoulder and then give ourselves a pat on the back, everything will be fine and all is well. So we don't need to carry negative emotions beyond even 1 minute. So 而家我將個時間交翻俾 Spencer。
好啊，咁啊，其實我諗我哋睇完咗個 video 之後都好開心啦，多謝 Amy 一個好好嘅一個好用心思去揀咗個 video 出嚟。Amy really did a great job to pick a very good and inspirational video for every one of us。咁希望每個人我哋都能夠可以學到一啲嘢啦。咁啊，其實咧今朝咧係一個咧好開心嘅一個 party。咁呢個 party 嘅主要就係為咗 celebrate 我哋兩戶嘅新嘅 COE IV in Hong Kong。And of course 呢個 party 係 initiated by 邊個咧？當然就係我哋大家，我哋最中意、最敬愛、我哋最寵佢哋嘅就係我哋嘅 Pat 同埋 Margaret。So I would just pass the time to Pat and Margaret so that because this party was initiated by Pat and Margaret for their two lovely accounts, a new COE IV, and so therefore, I'm sure that Pat and Margaret, they will have lots of sharing for every one of us. So Pat, it's your time.
Hey, hi everyone.
Hi, 大家早晨。
Yeah. So it is very exciting that we hear that Vera and Benny and Joseph, Janet and Philip all become COE IV. So what should we do?
I don't know.
You speak Cantonese.
哦，我唔知道啊。阿 Barry 喺處嘛？Barry 叫我 I don't know 上線啊。
Yeah. So we thought of this and I kind of, thought about it and we thought this would be fun. We'll do it like a celebrity roast to tell.
OK， 今晚我呢個聚會就係輕鬆啲 ，OK， 我希望大家咧就係講比較輕鬆嘅話啦 ，OK， 唔係好即係好 serious。而家我哋呢個唔係 BOM，OK。
Okay, so I have to share in the beginning, we first met Joseph and Janet. And Philip, did I meet him the first time? No, I did not.
We met Joseph and
Janet in Vancouver.
In Vancouver, yes.
That's before Hong Kong opened.
Yes.
And actually, I did not go. The first one, I have to later on defer. I asked Don Cake, would you like to go? So,
I still remember.
Cantonese.
仍然記得啦，我第一次去溫哥華嗰陣時 ，OK， 見到阿 Janet 同埋阿 Joseph， 咁啊，因為時間好短啊，所以冇辦法啦，所以咧就安排咧，我一到埗之後咧就係開會啦 ，OK， 開會開到大概佢哋嘅9點10點左右啦。但係你要記得講，我喺 Maryland 飛過去嘅話，9點10點就係我嘅午夜12點同朝頭早1點。開完會之後咧，佢哋仲去卡拉 OK， 哎呀，又攞命啊攞命！ 搞到幾多點
just
啊
about died.
？I know，搞到11，佢哋嗰陣11、2點啊，溫哥華嘅11、2點，即係我哋嘅凌晨2、3點先至翻到屋企度，所以永世難忘。Okay, you want to run it through in English? Okay, let me run because it's just part of the fun.
Yeah.
When I first went to Vancouver to talk to Joseph and Janet, okay, after presenting the BOM, they had to go to a karaoke. Now, I just arrived from the East Coast. When we finished the meeting, it was about 10 p.m. their time, which is 1 o'clock my time. After that, they still have to go to karaoke.
Well, the food was delicious.
I know, but the karaoke wasn't that delicious.
Okay, all right.
By the time I was done, by the time I got home, I was, oh, where am I? Where
You were
was
younger. You were younger. You could have made it. Just like 20 years ago. That's like
30 years ago,
yeah.
lady. Well, I was in my 40s, isn't it? Anyway,
You were still in your 40s.
I'm still in my 40s. Still young. But anyway, that's something I remember.
Forever.
About Joseph and Janet.
Then how did we meet Philip?
Well,
He was a kid.
he was a kid. And in Hong Kong, I think that may be the first time, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. And always dressed up, like a kid. Until now, he's dressed up like a kid.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Then Hong Kong, then, when we went to Hong Kong, then Dora one time tell me that, Marguerite, you have to talk to this lady named Vera Waters.
Wait.
Oh, you want to go? One more thing Pat wanted to share.
When open
Cantonese.
香港開始嗰陣時咧，我哋咧就去香港，OK，幫 Joseph 同 Janet 啦，係咪啊？嗱，換句話嚟講 ，OK，香港開門嗰陣時，佢哋兩個決定搬翻香港創業，嚇死我哋兩個啦！點解咧咁？我哋嗰時先係啱 Lapis 定 Ruby， 佢哋兩個辭咗工，就賣咗兩隻狗，有冇留低溫哥華？
賣咗樓，
搬翻香港發展呢個生意，我哋聽到，哎呀 ，what have we done？
at that time we were just Lapis.
Whatever, we are not Blue Diamonds.
I know.
OK， 所以我仍然記得百德新街 ，OK，Joseph 同 Janet，right？ 你哋有個 office。
It was you'll go around the corner. There's a tiny little elevator. You go up the elevator to the right floor. You come out, and then there was this tiny little office.
So tiny that it's no bigger than our closet.
But it was packed with people.
I know, but they were very busy. Apparently it worked. Okay, the tiny office now grew into a very nice office now. The office. We went to the new
first
office.
The first office.
The first office on Patterson
Street
Street
or something like that.
銅鑼灣百德新街好細嘅工作室，同埋 Joseph Janet 開始，仲細過佢哋嘅衣櫃。
Yeah. So
Okay.
Now then, in Hong Kong, Dora joined, and Dora told me one time that, Marguerite, next time you come, we have to meet. You have to help me recruit this lady named Vera Waters. And she is the #1 beauty and charm school, first lady of Hong Kong. And then I'm thinking, oh, me, computer programmer, going to talk to a beauty expert.
Pretending to be a skin expert.
Yeah, pretending to be a skin expert. What am I going to do? Tell me, I said that I told Dora, okay, I'll do it. Right? For your downline, you got to do everything.
正話個 video 講啊，冇問題。
Lucky for us, the first time I met Vera, she brought her husband to our little business opportunity meeting in
some club.
A club. Is it I don't remember.
Pacific Club or something.
Something like that. Yeah. And then so I asked, who would like to do a demo or half a face? And I'm looking at Vera and I'm thinking, wow, she's so dressed up, Chongsan, matching purse, jacket, earring.
Just like now.
Would she be willing for me to do half a facelift for her?
Fat chance.
Yeah. But Guess who raised his hand and says, I would do it. It was Dan Waters. He was so sweet. So I said, okay, I'm going to do facelift for him. So I did facelift, and you have to wait 20 minutes. And then we wash it off. And as soon as we wash it off, I could see Vera telling her husband, Dan, says, let's go. Time to go. You know, the signal was there. Let's go. And I'm thinking, hello. I haven't finished. I haven't closed. They're leaving town. What am I going to do? So
你會唔會翻譯啊？定係我翻譯啊？我好快翻譯啊。OK。Margaret 咧就係講緊咧點樣認識阿華太。咁咧就華太當時咧係全香港咧係首屈一指嘅美容專家。咁而 Margaret 咧係電腦嘅從業員。咁咧佢當時去見佢嗰陣時咧係好緊張嘅。不過咧你知嘛，我哋嘅 Margaret 咧係勇字當頭嘅。咁咧就頂硬上，因為我哋嘅產品咁好，我哋可以係好普通嘅人，但係產品好咪得咯。咁跟住咧去到話要做 demo 做半邊面嘅緊膚防皺粉，咁見到阿華太一直華太都係好靚嘅，着晒長衫咁，佢唔夠膽同佢講話你做半邊面，但係華太咧係好慷慨，就鼓勵佢老公做半邊面。咁咧就所以佢老公做完半邊面咧，其實係睇到咧係半邊面戚咗上去。不過咧佢哋又趕住走喎，佢哋有下場喎。咁 Margaret 話唔知點算啊，佢哋已經走咗啦，死啦冇做 closing 啦，咁點咧
So, and then I guess a week later or 4 weeks later, Vera joined. And I remember that she was, when New Skin first opened, Vera went to New Skin and brought 18 starter set. No, not 18 starter set, was more?
30 sets.
30 sets. Oh my God. Yeah. And the first lady that bought 30 sets, but I did not know, right? I just heard afterward. So then later on, you know, we go to Hong Kong.
嗰陣時啊 ，Andrew Fan 記住華太嚟嗰陣時，知道有咁嘅係30套。
好啦，咁當時咧雖然就冇做 closing， 因為公司都未開，其實呢一個咧係少少 pre-marketing 嘅。咁啦，咁啊到 New Skin 香港正式開業嘅時候咧。華太咧係第一戶走入去個櫃面，跟住一下子咧就已經好豪氣咁，已經係訂咗買咗30套，佢應該係第一日最多買嘅直銷商。咁呢一個咧就係證明到咧，雖然係冇即刻可以有 closing， 但係因為個產品太好，個上線亦都跟進得好好，所以時間一到嘅時候，個行動就會開始。Thank you very much, Pat and Margaret. So we need to move on.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. 今日嘅內容咧就係好多種語言嘅，你睇得到。咁我哋係會係好少或者甚至乎冇翻譯嘅。咁我盡量咧就係安排咗講英文嘅先。有好多大咖啦，咁亦都係好多大老師，你平時係好少一個聚會會見到晒佢哋，所以今日咧希望大家洗耳恭聽或者寫筆記。咁喺中場嘅時候咧，我哋會大家一齊咧係影呢一個 group photo。So I'm telling that for the sake of English-speaking guests as well as sharers, we'll put forward the English-speaking people to share first. And this involves a lot of languages today, Cantonese, Mandarin, and English. And we are having many big, super big leaders in this session. So take out your note and paper and then write even one sentence. If you go home with 1 words of wisdom, you got it. You already got it. So for the sake of the English speaking, shall I start with introducing the first English speaking couple, Dawn and Holly, and Dawn and Holly Cake. Okay, they are the sponsor of the very first COE IV in Hong Kong, Joseph, Janet, and Philip. 咁而家嘅時間咧，我就會隆重咁邀請我哋嘅大上線。咁咧，佢哋就係全香港第一戶嘅 COE IV，即係話2000萬美元名人Joseph, Janet, Philip 嘅介紹人 Dawn and Holly Cake。佢哋而家喺美國。我聽講話 Dawn 咧係曾經去過新加坡嘅。Okay, so Dawn, Holly, your time now, your show.
唔該晒，早你好。周san. Hey, listen, this is a great honor for me. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to, first of all, to have sponsored one of the greatest distributors in the entire world, Nu Skin distributors. Absolutely, in fact, worldwide, known by everybody around the world. And so I'm honored and I'm privileged not only to have sponsored them, but to be proud and be asked to be to present tonight the first speaker to congratulate them on COE IV. I've been asked what was different between Joseph, Janet, and Philip and your other anybody else. And I have to say one word for this distributorship. One word: tenacious. Tenacious, fierce determination. And I'd like to start off by giving you a couple examples. And maybe this has been 30 years ago, so my memory might be a little clouded. So the reason I say that, my first visit to Vancouver to visit Joseph and Janet was in their house. I said, have a few people, I'll do a business presentation. And that night, I swear they had 50, 60, 70 people, and they were on chairs, they were on seats, they were on couches, they were sitting on the floor. It was incredible. And they weren't just anybody, they were professional people, doctors, lawyers, people in medicine, people in business. It was absolutely incredible. That was the first night of a couple nights. Now, while I was there, Joseph asked me to go to Edmonton. He had a guy in Edmonton that happened to be his brother, and he talked to him a couple times, but he wasn't coming. He said, maybe if you go down to Edmonton, perhaps he will join. I went down and saw Philip, had a talk with him, and I said, okay, listen, tomorrow night, if you invite some people, I'll do a business presentation for them. Now, he lived in a big condo building, and he had a big auditorium style meeting room downstairs in the basement. That night he had 100 people. So if you kind of get the idea, this group was tenacious, fierce determination, and that carried on. And I came back to Washington, and very shortly thereafter, I got a phone call from Joseph, and he said, Don, we're selling our home, quitting our job, and we're going to Hong Kong. What? So it was incredible. We were all surprised. Upline, downline, everybody was absolutely amazed. So I have a limited time. There's a lot of stories, but I can tell you when we got to Hong Kong, that little training center that Bat and Marguerite were just talking about, that was incredible because morning, noon, and night, it was constant. It was like a big turnstile at the subway. The people coming through for the business meeting, coming through for training, bringing guests. The exponential growth was incredible. It's just amazing. And it was their fierce determination, just constant. I mean, I've never seen anybody with so much energy. They wore me out in addition to the karaoke at night. COE IV. I have to say though, I'd like to say that everybody knows what COE IV is. It's reaching the $20 million plateau. Now that's commissions. And when you think about if you were a guy at corporate, that would equate to just short of $500 million US of volume, movement. So just think about that, $500 million from a corporate standpoint. So that was incredible. And of course, the exponential growth was great. And I was also introduced by them by, fantastic people, Tai Chi, Janet Yao, Frank, Sandy, Amy, just an incredible bunch. So the rest of the story you probably know, but that's the way we got started. That's the way we got started in Vancouver and Edmonton and Hong Kong. And it's just been a fantastic ride. So I think my time's about up. I'd like to let Holly and Nikki jump in here, and maybe Shannon too.
Hi, I just want to say congratulations to Janet, Joseph, and Philip. Not just on your financial success, but you have been able to touch so many lives in a positive way. And that's a blessing for you, and it's also a blessing for those you have touched. So congratulations to you all. And also congratulations to Vera and Benny.
Exactly. And if you put those two together, just think $1 billion worth of products move, the company loves you too. You're muted, Amy.
So Shannon, would you like to share, some of the greetings and story too?
She was muted. She was not able to get herself off mute.
OK， 好，我好快咁翻譯Don 同埋 Holly 嘅分享。咁咧就阿 Don 咧就講翻咧，佢初就見阿 Philip 喺 Edmonton 嘅時候咧，咁佢上去，你知 Canada 都唔會好多人噶啦，但係竟然佢可以揾到100個人去參加呢個上線 Don 嘅分享會，佢已經覺得好奇怪。咁跟住咧，香港開之前，咁就 Joseph 咧就突然間打電話俾阿 Don， 就話我賣樓賣車乜都賣晒，準備翻香港去做 New Skin。咁試想下，今日佢哋嘅超級成功係有原因嘅。有幾多人可以放低佢所有嘅嘢？佢係一個建築家，佢所有嘅成就，所有嘅嘢全部放低，而係搭10幾個鐘頭機，然之後去香港去帶動呢個市場。所以今日嘅成功係因為昨天嘅付出。多謝 ，thank you。
我諗其實咧 ，Amy 啊 ，Philip 叫啲朋友去咧，唔係聽 business 嘅，個個以為去唱卡拉 OK 同埋去。
有可能，又有可能。OK， 下一位 ，the next one， Spencer, you want to introduce?
Yes, of course. Okay. Joseph, Janet, and Philip, they have a great upline. So Vera and Benny, they also have a great upline. And that's the lady, Margaret just talked about. And that's Dora Home. Okay. But today, she's not with us. Yet, Dora has a very good legacy, being inherited by her lovely daughter and son-in-law. And right now, they are also our great upline, and then we work together very, very happily. We all love them, and then this couple love us very, very much. And we often met in different countries, in Hong Kong, in other countries, and also in all the big trips. Okay, so therefore, right now I'm sure that they have a lot of things, and they have heard a lot of stories, about this next COE IV, Vera and Benny. So therefore, I'm sure that we all want to hear about their stories. So the time will be given to Kristen and Eric in USA. Kristen.
Hi, thank you, Spencer. Eric and I are so glad to see all of you. We really miss everybody in Hong Kong so much, and we are thinking of and praying for you guys over there. Congratulations, Vera and Benny, and Janet, Joseph, and Philip. We are just really, really proud of all of you. And Benny and Vera, we just thank you so much for your leadership, your hard work, and Mom was just so grateful to have you guys on her team. I can't even tell you how much she thought of you and all the work you've done just for us being leaders and role models and helping us when we were taking over for Mom. That was really hard, and you guys were right there alongside us. You were family. All of you guys, Spencer and Lily, you guys were family, and we didn't realize we'd be able to I guess, inherit a family that came around us and really helped us. I guess one of the stories I remember about Vera is that you're such a lady, Vera. I mean, your dignity, your graciousness, and how lovely you are. That doesn't, it's not just when you're at the top, when you're COE IV and when you have all these big groups, but I hear from Mom and Marguerite that even at the very beginning, it didn't matter if you were on a train having to sit on a suitcase or whatever it was, you always looked well, you always sat nicely, you always matched, you always acted the lady, and you're such a role model for us. And so those are funny stories because I know you started like we did, but you always did it with more style, always. And I think, that definitely rubbed up on Benny because we've seen him, I love his story of achieving all his dreams. Maybe he didn't think it was going to be a New Skin, but all the things he ever wanted in life, he was able to really achieve doing New Skin. And we've seen him, even in the short time that we've taken over from Mom, just really grow into, somebody that's just such a leader. And we're just so proud and grateful to have you guys alongside us. So.
Wow, I don't have much time, so she took a lot of, but congratulations to, actually, Jamie, do you want to translate first?
Spencer? OK。
OK。咁啊，簡單啦，其實非常之簡單啦。咁咧就其實剛才 Christian 都講到，佢其實好開心啊。咁啊，佢覺得因為點解咧？雖然其實當佢哋可能係take over 咗 Mum 嘅呢個即係 Dora 嘅 account 嘅時候，其實佢咩都唔知。咁但係 Vera 同埋 Benny 其實當時協助咗佢好多，佢真係感受到喺 New Skin 入邊咧，其實每一個人，我哋每一個身邊嘅 partner 都係一家人，都係家人。佢好強調其實大家係家人嚟嘅，呢種家嘅感覺係非常之好。咁當然啦，佢亦都好最 impress 當然就係華太嘅雍容華貴啦，婀娜多姿啦。無論去到邊一度雖然佢聽見 story， 譬如可能 Margaret 講到佢哋去歐洲搭火車嘅時候追火車跟住可能坐喺個篋上邊但係華太都仍然保持雍容華貴、婀娜多姿，同埋全身所有嘢都可以匹配晒嘅。咁佢永遠都係一個咧非常之係一個人前嘅一個榜樣嚟咁但係華太嘅態度永遠對人都係咁親切嘅。咁亦都見證住 Benny 嘅喺 New Skin 成個人生入邊嘅嗰個成長啦，而家到而家嘅係佢所有嘅夢想都全部可以實現晒，真係太正啦！其實係咪？又娶埋老婆啦，又做埋歌星啦，咁你諗下幾開心？人生做埋 COE IV 啦，真係呢個係非凡人生。咁所以其實即係喺 New Skin 入邊咧，係真係好開心咁啊，亦都係好多謝大家一路嘅嗰種嘅合作咯。好 ，Eric，this your time。
Thank you. Joseph, Jeanette, and Philip, congratulations on your great accomplishment. And always being so friendly and helpful to our groups as well. But Benny and Vera, I want to actually really thank you for these past 9 years since Mom passed. It's meant a lot to us. And I don't think we knew what to expect, but this is the longest career I've had at any company, these 9 years. All my other consulting jobs, I worked 5 years, 2 years. This is the longest job I've ever had. And New Skin really shows how we're a family and what each of you do who've been doing this for a while, why you work so hard at the beginning, because you're building something that's going to go beyond you. Not just my family, but all the families you've touched. Like, I didn't know Spencer very well before and Lily, but I remember meeting them in conventions, but we've grown into a friendship. And just like with Benny and Vera as well, everyone in your group welcomed us and shared all the stories about Mom. And we just learned a little bit more about Mom and what she did that we didn't even know about. So this New Skin business is just, it's hard to imagine a business that extends beyond anything you can do in any other job. So Benny and Vera, thank you so much for looking after us and taking care of us. When we first started, we stumbled, but with your leadership, we finally kind of figured out how to help. And we just enjoy so much working with all your groups in Hong Kong, Malaysia, Indonesia, and now we're branching out into Europe. So thank you so much for your leadership and love.
Thank you.
OK， 咁我都好簡單講埋Eric 嘅嗰部分啦。其實你睇堂堂嘅大男人，你見到佢嘅表情，你就知道其實即係 New Skin 對佢嚟講，其實係一個幾大嘅一個感染咁作為一個 consultant， 佢都話佢係 New Skin 嘅呢9年嘅時間，其實佢入去做任何工作最長嘅一段時間。OK， 佢話因為其實好重要一樣嘢講句説話，佢話佢 New Skin 開始嘅時候，大家可能都係好艱難，都係要好努力，花好多功夫同埋心機時間。但係其實係非常之值得嘅，因為絕對 New Skin 嘅 business 所俾嘅係超越咗任何一份工作、任何生意可以俾得到你嘅甚至乎可能係會橫跨咗你整個嘅嗰個生命，你會影響得好深好遠咁所以咧，其實真係好開心嘅一件事情。咁所以希望大家都一齊努力。攞張時間 ，Amy 交俾你啦。
好啊。咁咧而家咧，我哋會放我哋嘅全球嘅總裁Ryan Napiaski 佢嘅greeting video. Now I'm going to play a video, a greeting and congratulatory video by our CEO, Ryan Napiaski. So please enjoy. 我们的老总 Ryan 从美国的这个一个视频，我现在给大家分享一下。刚刚这个 video 没有出来之前呢，我听到Eric 跟Kristen 呢，我最感受到就是呢，这个爱的大家庭，还有就是你们知道 Kristen 本身是一個醫生 ，Kristen 係個醫生，Eric 就係一個呢個 consultant， 即係佢哋係位居要職，又好願意學。OK， 而家開始。
Well,
Ryan,
hello,
Nabiaski.
Vera and Benny, Joseph, Jeanette, and Philip. Thank you so much for all you're doing. We wish we were together in person to congratulate you on COE IV. We can hardly believe this. What an amazing accomplishment. We really hope to see you in London. I know that it's difficult to travel, but we really need to see you in person. So anyways, from all of us.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Let's go COE V. Oh.
Yes.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Thank you. I wonder if Sandy Martini is ready. Sandy, are you there?
Hi, Amy. Yes.
Yeah. Good, excellent, Sandy. Good morning. Thank you for your time with us.
Sandy.
Great. So Sandy, let me introduce a word about him. He is the king of Nu Skin Philippines. Okay, and I heard that he made the job or work of Joseph even more enjoyable, bringing him to a lot of fishing grounds while doing BOM and then fishing and BOM fishing. And then here, let's all hear the king of Philippines. Sandy, your show.
I'm not the king at all. Anyway, I just want to say I'm very fortunate to have uplines that have very diverse personalities. I think that God allowed them to be my upline so that I can sort of learn from every single one of them. Let me start with Philip. Philip has always been my downline's favorite. As you know, that I have a lot of downlines who are young, and so Philip was perfect. You could sell him very easily. He wore a pink Louis Vuitton tie. You know, he would drive an Aston Martin and stuff like that. And he was, exceptional speaker. So it's like, wow, type 5 in action, right? So everybody loves Philip, and that was very predictable. Janet, on the other hand, was very smooth, the epitome of grace and elegance. And when she speaks about the products, everybody just buys the product because she made the products, it was very cheap. So I want to start with a funny story about Janet. And so I had in the beginning of the Philippines, I wasn't really, their top prospect. And so Janet had this downline who owned a hotel, and this person had about 100 people there ready for Janet to share the opportunity. And then, I had my very top prospect. And so that very top prospect is somebody very elegant as well. And so I sold Janet, and I said, wow, I said, this, you got to listen to these people, blah, blah, blah. And so she came with the husband. And when they sat down, listened very patiently, I was mortified that Janet actually called her housemaid, who was a Ruby executive at that time, to speak. And of course, she didn't speak with very good English and etc. And my face just dropped. And I was looking at my prospect, and my prospect's face was kind of like amused and so on and so forth. But anyway, she didn't join. She eventually became a unit manager with an insurance company. Not for that reason, though, but at the end of that, I think I learned something from there. It forced me to practice how to do demos, because I thought to myself, I could do a better demo than that. And I would not entrust a very important prospect like that in the future to anybody's hands, because I could just lose them. And that was my number one prospect. She could have been the first team elite in my organization. And so, but anyway, I learned so much from Janet. And by the way, I do appreciate Janet. Janet is a very, very, many of you, I don't know if you know this, but this couple, Joseph and Janet, are a very generous couple. My downline before had a problem with the heart. We actually discouraged her from going out of town to do the business because of her heart condition, but she still did because of her drive, and then she was hospitalized for doing that. And of course, money was tight. She was just starting. She was a struggling executive, and Janet was one of the first to really help her out. Okay. And so I really remember those times. And also in the Philippines, we have a lot of typhoons. This country is just so blessed. Earthquake, typhoons, volcano eruptions, name it. And so recently we had a very, very big typhoon, the biggest in the Philippines. And Janet was one of the first to actually contribute to our drive for this charity in a bigger way also. And so thank you so much, Janet, for showing generosity and being, and caring for this market as well. Okay, now let's talk about Joseph, my favorite topic. Right, Joseph to me is, if I was to describe Joseph, it would be like Jackie Chan. You know why Jackie Chan? Well, needless to say, Joseph is a funny guy. And so she always sells, especially to my older crowd market, they always laugh at his jokes. I don't know why, because maybe I've heard it many times before, but he always cracks up everybody. So he's a funny guy. The second thing about Jackie Chan is that that Jackie Chan does his own stunts. And so Jackie Chan is very brave and Joseph is very brave. So I remember my downline wanted us to go to a place called Zamboanga and then a place called Sulu. Now, if you don't know Sulu, that's where the pirates are. That's where the radical Muslims are. And so I would not even go near that place because being Chinese, kidnapping is very real in the Philippines. But Joseph went, to Sulu. And I was like, what? You will go there? Oh my gosh, not my responsibility. Okay, but he went anyway. Okay, so Joseph is quite brave that way. And then of course, if Joseph was to star in a movie, and that would have to be Drunken Master. Joseph, rumor has it that, all the kung fu comes out when he has some beer. Like Popeye has his spinach and Joseph has his beer. And unfortunately for me, I hate beer, I hate smoke, and Joseph smokes like a chimney. And so, but just because I wanted to listen to that kung fu and I wanted to learn, and luckily I had a couple of downlines who smoked, who drank beer with him. So, I would go, even though I was very sleepy already because I had work tomorrow morning, but we would listen to him and I would, half praying that I don't get the asthma attack because I was allergic to smoke. But there was Joseph, and true enough, all the kung fu started coming out when he's drunk. It's amazing, right? So he's definitely the drunken master. So anyway, there's one thing that it's funny story as well, is that because Amy said to talk about some funny stories. And so here we were in Singapore, and Philippine people are very frugal. And so we are going to Singapore. There's no budget airline. And then of course the hotel accommodations are very measured. And so every time is so important. And so, they rented this apartment, this kind of like a service apartment. They did BOM there and etc. And I told Joseph that, I had a prospect at 10 a.m. in the morning, right? And so here we are with my top prospect from Singapore, and we rang the bell and nobody would answer. And I kept on, because I kept saying, please, please don't tell me you guys went out. So I kept on ringing the doorbell. And after a long while, Joseph comes out, bare with, I'm not sure if you were in your brief or in your boxers, but obviously he was very hurt. I haven't seen Joseph like that, but I was kind of like so embarrassed because I was like, what? And she said, what? And then when of course, when Frank and Janet knew that I brought a prospect in the morning to Joseph Chung, all their faces were like, what? You brought a prospect to Joseph in the morning? And I thought I told him, but it's very interesting. But Joseph taught me a very important lesson, and that is that you cannot, change people. You cannot change people. You can only change yourself. And true enough, with this, with Joseph, that you certainly need to change yourself, right? Joseph will be Joseph, but Joseph really, that one word called tenacity, I can attest to that. And so I really thank you, Joseph, for being that rock, that solid, solid the belief, solid conviction that you showed by, not just what you said, by what you did, by who you were. And I think a lot of my, downlines actually appreciate that of you as well. And so thank you so much for helping us out, even though in the beginning I wasn't really your main prospect in the Philippines, but thank you so much. The other thing I learned from Joseph that I'd like to let everybody know is how to work with other people. And I'd like to say that your example of working together with other leaders, when I see other leaders and how they appreciate you and how you have maintained integrity, how Joseph, Janet, Philip, you all maintain 100% integrity in your business, was a really great example to us. because to this day, I think that I could proudly say I have never stolen any downlines. I've never done any unethical behavior in the business. All thanks to you because of your example. And so you don't need to be successful. You know, you being COE4, you guys really, really deserve it, because I know that you did it in a very honest and, you know, you did it with, you know, with beyond reproach. And I'd like to just say also, because of that, I got to meet people like Vera and Benny. And again, when I watch Benny and Vera and Joseph and Janet and everybody in this room, I feel so good, because 25 years ago, you guys look exactly the same. And so if there's any doubt that HLAC works, it works, because I can see it right now and I'm so excited, right? But anyway, Vera and Vera, Waters and Benny, you guys, I salute you guys. You know, your example, your spotless elegance and the way your demeanor in the business, really great example for all of us. It's just like, you know, we're like children looking at, you know, parents who are great examples of how to be successful and how to have grace in this business. I remember when I was in Malaysia and I saw Benny and Vera. So I wanted to take that opportunity to ask them a couple of questions. And so thankfully they agreed, and they sat down with me over coffee, and Vera started by saying, you know, I'm here today because your uplines, Joseph and Janet, are very dear friends of mine. And we have always worked together beautifully in Hong Kong, and we trust each other and so on. And so, you know, it was a short but very meaningful conversation, because in that conversation, Vera shared something with me that was really critical to the growth of our organization in the Philippines. So
thank you.
You know, all the
thank you,
leaders in
Sandy.
Hong Kong, thank you so much for your example. And Joseph, Janet, and Philip, you know, I couldn't ask for better uplines. Thank you for being you, and congratulations on COE4 and future COE5. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. I'm so glad that I thought about inviting you. Now you told me a lot more about my uplines. OK， 喺呢度咧，我做一個好簡單嘅翻譯嚇。咁咧就首先咧 ，Sandy 咧係菲律賓做得非常好啦，90%嘅市場係佢嘅啦。咁佢就首先講 Philip 咧，佢話只要帶佢嗰啲後生嘅賓客去見 Philip 又着得靚啦，又着得有型啦，跟住揸快車啦，咁佢就明白咩叫 Type 5第5種人 in action 行動上嘅第5種人啦。咁跟住咧，Janet 咧，佢就睇到佢咧就係好雍容華貴，同埋咧就好靚，同埋咧好有耐性，同埋講產品梗係講得好好嘅，個聽完佢講都會買嘅。咁咧，但係咧佢會學到一樣嘢就係 demo 嘅重要性，因為 Sandy 本身係唔中意做 demo， 但係見咗 Janet 之後咧，佢覺得demo 係好重要嘅。咁咧跟住 Joseph 咧 ，Joseph 就係佢最中意嘅，同埋係佢嘅死黨啦，可以講。雖然初嗰陣時佢係未必係發掘到佢，但係佢一直係睇到 Joseph。咁佢用乜嘢嚟形容 Joseph 咧？就係成龍。咁你知道成龍㗎啦，就係醉拳功夫，同埋咧就好中意做啲特異嘅動作。咁咧，咁佢就睇到一樣嘢就係 Joseph 咧，佢係中意以前啦嚇，佢中意食煙啦、飲啤酒啦。咁呢兩樣嘢咧。Sandy 都唔中意嘅，但係佢為咗做生意咧，成日都挨近佢嘅上線。咁咧，佢留意到咧 Joseph 咧，佢飲醉咗之後咧，佢就識功夫㗎咯喎。咁咧就總之咧，佢啲下線咧就好中意圍住 Joseph， 咁就即係個 EQ 好高，好有能量，好開心。咁同埋咧，佢喺Joseph、Janet 同埋 Philip 身上咧學到一樣嘢，就係同旁線一個友好嘅關係。佢話佢做咗 New Skin 好耐啦，20年到啦，佢係從來未攞過第二啲旁線，咁佢覺得咧喺佢哋身上係學到 integrity 一個忠誠度，係啦，幫人忠誠度，咁唔係淨係幫自己嘅下線，咁就係咯，咁下一樣嘢咧，我就想趁住佢哋離開之前咧，我哋就一齊影個 group photo 好嘛 ？So before the English speaking guests, you have an option to stay or take a cup of coffee now. So we shall take a group picture as a memento, a souvenir, and something to for our COE4 and Margaret and Pat. They have done so much and worked so hard for getting this moment. So I think getting this picture is the least gift that we can give to them, right? So Ray, go ahead and take picture and smile. If you have some drink in front of you, yes, you can bring along. Smile. 因為今日有好多人啊，所以你要盡量將個笑容咧就維持耐少少，直至到我哋嘅伙伴阿 Ray 話得為止，繼續笑，望住鏡頭，唔該。
Okay.
Done, Ray?
Ray, is it okay?
Yeah, done. Yeah.
Okay, good, very good， 好開心嚇。咁所以其實咧，你剛才聽咗好多一啲嘅 partner 嘅分享啦。OK，咁呢啲都係一啲好 close 嘅 partner，或者可能係一啲咧 overseas 嘅一啲嘅 partner。咁啊，其實剛才講到 Joseph 嘅時候咧，我都覺得好好笑嘅，啱嘅。Joseph 其實就係一個咧咁坦蕩嘅一個人。OK， 佢坦蕩蕩到其實唔着衫都係好坦蕩，所以其實咧我哋一個
我唔係好意思講啊。
呢個就係佢嘅為人。其實我覺得我反而正話咧好 impress 咧，就係 Sandy 講一句説話。佢話其實佢哋就成個呢個 account 咁多個呢三位嘅咁好嘅朋友，其實係好 convicted， 佢哋真係好堅信 New Skin 嘅個 business， 佢哋係200% 嘅嗰種嘅投入嚇，所以其實到最拉尾係一定可以成功嘅。OK， 咁我聽咗好多咧，我哋 overseas 嘅一啲嘅 partner、一啲 leader 嘅一啲嘅分享啦。我相信咧，其實咧喺香港咧跟住落去，其實 Joseph、Janet 同埋 Philip 咁啊，當然亦都有華太同埋 Benny。佢哋嘅大部分嘅時間其實都係喺香港 ，OK， 咁所以咧其實咧香港嘅市場咧，佢哋呢兩戶係差唔多等於做起咗成個香港市場，所以其實咧我相信咧喺香港有好多佢哋嘅 partner 喺咁多年入邊咧同佢哋一齊咧係合作嘅，亦都有好多好好嘅回憶 ，OK， 咁我跟住落去咧，其實下一戶咧，其實我想邀請到咧，雖然呢一戶咧唔係華太同埋 Benny 佢哋嘅 first level。但係喺咁多年入邊咧，喺過去嘅20多年入邊咧，一路都喺佢哋嘅身邊，大家一齊去合作住。咁而家咧更加咧，同埋係同一個 training centre 入邊一齊去合作。咁所以其實咧，我相信咧有好多一啲嘅趣事同埋好多一啲嘅影響係即係對佢哋同埋對佢哋組織。咁所以喺度咧，我好想請到咧就係我哋下一戶嘅分享嘅嘉賓，佢就係我哋嘅 COE I Clara Hong。Clara，
係你好 ，Spencer 老師你好。
你好。
嘿。我講華老師啊，今日咁我咧，好緊張嘅，真係好興奮啊又。咁我咧首先係恭喜我哋兩位啟蒙老師啦，Vera Lotta 啦 ，Vera 老師啦，同埋 Benny 老師咧，就俾公司加許為餘新 COE IV。咁跟住咧，咁我想講一個華老師嘅故事嘅。咁其實對我嚟講好深刻嘅，因為而家我仍然都係記得㗎。咁我其實嗰個故事對我嚟講係好驚訝嘅，同埋我覺得係一個好唔平凡嘅承諾嚟嘅。咁樣咧，即係講翻起應該15年前咧，華老師咧 ，Vera 老師咧就有一個新加坡嘅下線，就成日去中國發展嘅。咁所以啊 ，Vera 老師承諾佢咧，如果 New Skin 公司去到青島開幕嗰陣時候咧 ，Vera 老師咧就將呢個伙伴咧就介紹俾公司嘅高層，就係咁啦。咁終於咧，公司嘅青島咧開幕嘅日子嚟咯，但係適逢咧 ，Vera 老師嘅先生就係華德斯博士，就被英國即係去英國倫敦白金漢宮舉辦皇室園遊會，去講準嘅園遊會，哇係盛事嚟㗎嘛，見英女王喎。咁我就諗啦，哇！如果係我咧，我就一定係揀園遊會。咁咧，如果見高層就有機會啊嘛，係咪啊？咁跟住我覺得下次呢個咧都會理解到嘅。咁但係咧，華老師嘅決定就係放棄咗去英國啦。咁樣咧就協助下線咧，就去嗰個青島啊。咁其實我覺得咧，佢嗰種以人為本嘅精神，我真係好敬佩嘅。同埋咧，我覺得呢個承諾咧，佢對於承諾係義無反顧㗎。咁樣咧，咁但係 Vera 老師都要安撫下華德斯博士㗎嘛，係咪？咁啊，所以華老師咧就送咗張機票俾阿華博士去英國喎。咁跟住咧，咁大家知道結果係點咧？最後就係唔係好圓滿㗎，因為個伙伴放棄咗做 New Skin。 咁我其實聽到咯，我真係好難過㗎，我諗我真係瘋啦。咁但係阿 Vera 老師嘅心情係點啦？咁其實我哋只係眼見到 Vera 老師咧仍然係向前行嘅，咁咧繼續培育下一個感恩又願意堅持啊，自己去圓佢個夢想啊。咁所以咧就喺Vera 老師對團隊嘅犧牲咧，我覺得係義不容辭嘅佢。咁而 Benny 老師咧對參加嗰啲伙伴咧係培養啦，我哋可以獨當一面啦，成為一個卓越嘅領袖嘅。咁就希望每一個人咧實現到佢哋自己嘅夢想咯。所以今日咧就我好以兩位老師引以為榮，引以為傲。咁啊，分享到呢度。
哇！我好感動啊，亦都好窩心啊！真係睇到成功人嘅背後嗰個態度就係承諾、堅持，好幸福啊！你哋有華太嘅指導。好，咁跟住落嚟咧，我就好榮幸咧，就請到咧我嘅伙伴啦，咁就係Joseph 嘅同學仔，咁咧就係以前係做過船長嘅，咁就 Frank and Rowena 佢嘅親密戰友。咁啊 ，Frank and Rowena， 請你哋分享。
Hello， 大家好。今日咧好開心啦！呢個 party， 咁首先咧就要恭喜阿華太啦、Benny 啦、Janet、Joseph 同埋 Philip 啦。呢個係香港嘅好大嘅榮耀嚟嘅，因為COE IV咧真係唔容易咯，呢一條路行。咁所以咧就係好開心、好感動啊！喺由個心度感動出嚟嘅。咁啊，華太咧就頭先聽到啦，就係阿華太第一次咧就喺公司參加嗰陣時候咧，第一日咧已經有即係買30到嗰啲叫 starter kit 啊。以前嗰陣時候，其實嗰日咧我都喺現場嘅。咁喺現場嗰陣我唔識華太噶嘛，喺現場咧咁我都係去喺 counter 度遞表格啦。咁我見到一個女士咁靚嘅女士，哇！佢直情咧係由個倉嗰啲人咧係推嗰啲 starter kit 出嚟啊！排晒一個藍色噶嘛 starter kit， 一排晒就我直情眼都瞪，哇！呢個好犀利喎！咁呢個印象咧令我好深刻，呢位女士真係好勁咁樣咯。咁啊，另外阿 Benny 啦，每一次出場嗰時候咧，其實我多數都喺公司嘅場合會見到佢嘅。咁咧佢咧就係我每一次聽佢講嘢嗰時候咧，其實我都會等待嘅，我會等待下今次嘅金句係乜嘢咯。因為佢每一次都有啲好精嘅金句俾我哋，我即係會學到好多嘢嘅。咁啊，另外梗係要講個大老師啦，Janet、Joseph 同埋 Philip 啦。咁啊，我哋識咗佢都其實40幾年㗎啦，即係就大家一齊年輕嗰個時候就一齊識㗎啦。咁當時就大家就係朋友咁樣啦。咁啊，阿 Philip 嗰時仲係好細嘅啫，所以我大佢少少咧，但係我都覺得嗰時佢細過我，係咪？咁我哋就成日都開 party 嘅，嗰時淨係開 party 玩嘅。咁啊，但係去到接觸咗 New Skin 之後咧，其實我感覺到咧我哋唔係朋友咁簡單，我哋係一家人咯。因為我哋見面嗰時間咧，係比我屋企人係多好多嚇。咁嗰陣時我哋一齊拼搏一齊去做啦。咁啊，阿 Joseph 咧就係搞笑版啦，我諗係人都知嘅啦。有佢喺度咧就會冇場嘅。咁啊，初我哋一齊做嗰陣時候咧，我都留意到一樣嘢咧，就係我哋邀約朋友咧係好唔易㗎嚟到。咁但係啲朋友咧，嚟完又嚟，又嚟完又嚟嘅喎，聽 BOM 就因為點解咧？因為可以同阿 Joseph 一齊去食飯去唱卡拉 OK， 因為完咗之後咧就一齊去玩嘅。咁啲人咧就諗住，聽完就一齊去玩啦。咁咧就吸引咗好多人一齊去玩嘅，咁係好開心嘅。咁啊，阿鄭咧就我成日都覺得佢好似我阿媽咁咯。咁佢啊只係照顧我哋嘅。係啊，佢係 New Skin 媽咪嚟㗎，因為佢係
年輕嘅媽咪。
係啦，佢係任何嘢都照顧我哋嘅，譬如不論我哋去 trip 啦，去一齊去做海外市場啦，佢會幫我哋 book 晒酒店啦，搞晒啲場地啦，咁就準備晒啲嘢嘅。咁同埋佢好嚴謹嘅，佢話譬如你就算我哋 display 擺啲產品咧，你擺得唔啱嘅話咧，佢都要你擺得好靚嘅。即係佢係一個好嚴謹嘅媽咪咯。咁啊，阿 Philip 咧就係，因為我以前不嬲都當好細路仔咁啊嘛。咁啊，但係而家咧佢係我 up line 喎。 咁咧就Philip 咧就係一個好創新嘅leader 咯。咁啊，佢同唔係做我哋以前好傳統咁做法嘅，即係試產品啊、講產品啊、做生意啊、訓練嗰啲咧，佢唔係，佢個思維咧係諗啲好勁嘅嘢、好新嘅嘢㗎，令到我哋咧係更上一層樓咧，學習嘅嘢更加多咯。
咁我仲有冇時間㗎？
其實咧就係冇乜時間嘅，不過咧，同埋我好奇怪、好驚訝咧，睇到呢一個生意咧，睇到一個人嘅轉變係可以好大，好似變咗另外一個人。Rowena 我以前係未聽過佢講嘢嘅，即係好少聽佢講嘢。佢就係幕後嘅功臣，即係人都知道 Rowena 就係幕後嘅功臣。但係今日咧，佢搶咗你鏡啦 ，Frank。咁你 Frank 俾你少少時間啦。
好啊，咁我有一個好深刻嘅印象，記得咧就係、我有個下線咧，嗰陣時就話用咗 clay pad， 佢話點用咧產品都茶水塊面一喊咁滯啦。咁我話俾阿 Joseph 知 ，Joseph 就冇答我，就去咗我洗手間，我唔知做乜啦嚇。跟住佢出嚟咧，就攞我屋企支 clay pad 咧，就搽滿晒成塊面，搽到咧連眼蓋都搽埋嘅。跟住就坐喺度同我喺度慢慢再傾，你嗰單咩 case 啊？咁我見到個其實答案已經喺度啦，因為佢係一啲都冇公眼，所以佢嗰時咧係即係行動最實際。佢嘅行動咧，其實就唔係咁乸眼啫。佢繼續擘大對眼同我繼續傾落去嘅，呢個係我又係好清楚嘅。亦都同樣都見過一次咧，佢搽冰河泥咧，有啲人話冰河泥點搽，又話要離開隻眼啊，唔好搽隻眼啊。佢就全部搽到好似 Predator 裏邊嗰個軍人，咪見到好似係異形嘅，咪成塊面冚唪唥都係泥，淨係剩翻對眼啫。佢就係嗰個啦，所以佢係好厲害嘅，好厲害嘅。
哇！今日咧真係〜我都一開場嗰陣時已經同大家講咗，我就已經得咗好多啦。我得咗好多係我以前從來未聽過，所以咧你真係睇到今日成功嘅大領袖，佢昨日係點樣做法？人哋講咩，唔使同佢講咁多，用行動話俾佢聽，我唔同意，咁就得㗎啦。好，咁咧就下一個都好多謝你哋兩位啊 Frank and Rowena。咁咧就下一位咧就交俾係咪要我講定係阿 Spencer 講會好啲咧？嚟緊呢一位係靚女，係啦，靚女領袖。係啦，我講啦。咁我剛才聽見阿 Frank 同埋 Rowena 嘅分享，其實都真係好開心啊！其實我發覺真係原來 Joseph、Janet 同埋 Philip 佢哋係喺行動入邊，其實分分秒秒都係 New Skin 嚟嘅，好厲害。OK， 咁啊，其實咧跟住我哋介紹呢一個咧，咁當然啦，相當之特別啦。因為點解好特別咧？因為係佢令到我進入去 New Skin 嘅。OK， 但係當初令到佢進入去 New Skin 嘅一個好緊要嘅人係邊個咧？咁嗰個當然其實就係華太啦。如果冇華太當時拉住佢嘅，我諗佢走咗出門口，佢走咗噶啦。OK 嚇，咁所以其實咧就係因為華太一拉住咗佢。令至到佢咧，結果咧就喺 New Skin 開始去發展，咁然之後將我帶埋入嚟，咁所以其實咧可以咁講，其實喺咁多年入邊嘅嗰個嘅合作入邊，其實我同跟住呢位嘅 speaker 係真係好感恩華太同埋 Benny 對我哋所有嘅提攜 ，OK 同埋嗰個教導。咁所以咧跟住將個時間咧我交俾咧係我嘅另外一半 COE III Lily Low。
Hello， 大家好 ，Hello everybody，Hello Pat and Margaret， Kristen 啦，所有個拍檔啦 ，Hello 大家好，咁我就係 Lily 啦，咁今日咧就交俾我同大家講下一啲咧好開心嘅嘢。首先喺度咧恭喜華太啦、Benny 啦，佢哋成為 COE IV啦，更加要恭喜咧 Janet 啦、Joseph 啦同埋 Philip 啦，咁好耐冇見你哋，真係好耐冇見你哋，好開心見到你哋咧可以咧成為 COE IV，咁亦都你哋今日嘅結果咧，亦都係我哋追求嘅嗰個最大嘅夢想嚟嘅。咁咧講一講一啲好特別嘅嘢啦，咁首先講一講頭先阿 Spencer 老師有講咗咧，就係華太啦，華太咧係我一個喺 New Skin 嘅事業入邊一個好重要嘅人嚟嘅，因為當年咧佢一個好親切嘅一雙嘅手咧，咁佢咧就將我咧留低咗喺 New Skin。咁記得咧，大家可能咧有啲朋友都聽過呢個故事咧，就係當時咧我就聽完一個 BOM 之後咧就做咗一個規劃啦，規劃之後咧咁我就自己諗住咧，我冇諗住參加，我冇諗住決定嘅。咁當下咧咁好多人同我講點解要做啊，點解要做啊？到最後咧華太就走嚟同我講啦，咁佢就同我講話你要考慮，佢話點解你唔參加啊？ 啊，咁我話其實我想考慮一下，咁啊你要考慮啲乜嘢嘢啊？咁其實我冇乜嘢考慮，我唔知道，心入邊一片空白，我只係隨便講咗個答案，就係話我想咧睇下啲產品啫，我想睇下啲產品。於是乎咧，華太咧就好精靈嘅佢即刻咧捉住我隻手，就帶咗我去咧佢個 office 咧前面嗰個產品櫃。咁產品櫃咧成立產品，佢話你要睇產品啊，產品啊喺度啊，全部睇晒啦咁樣。咁我當時即係嗰個感覺係你咁犀利嘅咁樣。咁然之後講無可講之下咧，咁啊到最嬲尾咧，咁我就因為華太嘅一雙手一個親切嘅態度咧，咁我就進入咗用 New Skin 啦。咁一做咧就做咗咁耐啦。咁我今日咧就好開心咧，見證住咧當年嘅華太同埋 Benny 啦，從100萬啊，從藍鑽從100萬啊，今日從500萬啊、1000萬啊，今日成為咧2000萬，即係 COE IV。咁我好開心，我覺得咧 New Skin 咧係一個好真實嘅一件事情嚟嘅。咁咧就係人人都可以做得到嘅。咁啊，另外咧有一樣嘢咧，咁大家都知道咧，華太除咗係美容界翹楚啊、10大傑青之外咧，咁我當時咧好 amazing 嘅一樣嘢咧，就係華太曾經教過我哋咧時間管理嘅。咁我覺得時間管理係好緊要啦，係咪啊？咁呢樣嘢係我覺得好歎為觀止嘅。咁佢成日都講，我曾經記得佢講嗰個故事，佢話咧，當我翻緊屋企嘅時候咧，我就已經打電話咧俾我屋企嘅工人啦，就話俾你聽啦，嗱，你開定門啦，你校定水啦，咁我入嚟咧就可以咧沖涼噶啦咁樣。咁我點做嘅咧呢件事情？因為咧所有嘅我哋嘅 upline 做到嘅嘢，我都覺得我都想嘗試下去做。我成日都喺度 stress，喺度諗緊話點做嘅咧？點做？我覺得好有氣派。於是乎咧，我個腦入邊咧到今咧，我都想像咗一個嘅畫面嘅。咁呢個畫面係乜嘢嘢咧？呢個畫面咧就係咧華太咧，當佢咧一入 lift 嘅時候咧，咁然之後咧就開始咧，唔係已經喺個的士度打電話叫工人咧，就準備晒所有嘅嘢。咁啊個畫面就係咧一開個 lift 門，佢踏出個 lift 門之後咧，咁咧跟住咧佢屋企個大門就已經開咗咧，咁佢個工人咧就列隊喺度咧，就喺度拍掌就我哋熱烈歡迎華太翻嚟，我哋熱烈歡迎太太翻嚟。然之後咧華太咧呢個咧就係手袋，咁啊工人攞咗呢個手袋，咁啊耳環戒指佢又幫你除咗。跟住外套佢又幫你除咗，咁然之後咧不出7步咧，華太已經行到入嗰個沖涼房入邊咧，已經可以踏入去個沖涼缸嗰度沖一個咧好溫度啱較得好嘅嗰個熱水涼㗎啦。我成日咧都諗住呢樣嘢，咁然之後咁話我好開心，我哋平凡人點做呢？我諗我哋平凡人可以點樣做呢件事情咧咁樣。咁啊當然啦 ，Benny 唔少得呢幅嘅呢個電影情節入邊咧，唔可以少得 Benny 啦，係咪啊？咁啊 Benny 咧就會喺隔離有可能喺華太個露台或者喺旁邊咧就會咧作一首詩出嚟啊，就頭先阿 Rowena 講嘅金句啦，就係咧，咁佢會講咩啊？華太我攞又多知，時間管理不耗之，回家7步早構思，事事完美人人知咁樣。咁我覺得咧，咁呢個咧就係我一路想像嘅好完美嘅一幅嘅圖畫。到今日咧，我都係有諗緊，究竟點樣可以7步可以行到入屋企可以沖涼咧咁樣。咁呢個時間管理都係我一路都係好想見到嘅一件事情嚟嘅。咁啊呢個都係開心講下笑啫，華太同埋 Benny 嚇。咁我知道咧，你哋人生咧咩嘢都好充裕，咩嘢都有啦。咁跟住下一步係乜嘢嘢咧咁樣 ？OK 咁咧就另外咧，咁我呢度咧都好恭喜Janet 啦、Joseph 啦同埋 Philip 嘅。咁你哋3位咧都係我一個嘅偶像嚟嘅，因為當年咧見到你哋嘅 lifestyle 啦，我覺得咧好開心。見到你哋發展唔同嘅國家嘅海外市場咧，都係讓我咧好傾慕嘅一件事情嘅。我記得咧，我第一次翻溫哥華嘅時候咧，我係見到Joseph 張嘅。咁啊，如果我唔知你記唔記得，可能你記得㗎啦。咁咧就係我去咗 Broadway 你個 office 嗰個樓下咧去見你嘅。咁因為咧，我好想知道究竟溫哥華個市場究竟係點樣做法啦，係咪啊？咁啊就係你係當年咧，你俾咗一啲嘅建議俾我嘅 ，OK 嚇。咁就到今日咧，我都仲記得嘅。咁好多謝你哋當年嘅嗰個無私嘅嗰種嘅提攜啦。咁亦都咧，阿 Philip 啦，不得不提嘅，佢咧就係型格到咧。我當時咧，我第一次見佢咧係喺一個舞台上高啦，就係佢哋當年加去藍鑽嘅。咁我當年啱啱加入嘅啫。咁咧，咁佢喺台上高咧，佢好特別嘅，喺度分享一啲趣事嘅時候，即係佢哋嘅分享佢哋點樣成功嘅時候咧，佢係咧一路咧就掹住條嗰個戚住條褲啦，咁然之後就喺度吹佢自己嗰執嘅頭髮嘅。咁我到今我都話咁型嘅，點解咧？New Skin嘅成功人啦，可以咁型嘅，即係好似明星，即係好似而家個姜 B 咁樣咧，即係咁樣飛咗嗰執頭髮。我話好型啊！即係我冇見過，即係我未見過，可能我笨拙啦 OK。咁我覺得我當年咧已經咧，哇！New Skin 嘅人咧，可以係真係咁有型嘅。咁並且咧，我記得有一次咧，我同阿 Spencer 咧，我哋嗰時咧都係後生咧，咁我哋好中意食街邊香港嘅一啲嘅魚蛋啦，係咪？咁去到個魚蛋喺度食，我哋喺度吉緊魚蛋食緊嘅時候咧，突然之間有架跑車行過啦，咁啊開篷跑車咧，我就見到咧 Philip 坐咗入邊啦，咁然之後咧佢就響咗阿 Spencer 個全名啦，佢就話蔡子龍今日喺度食魚蛋咁樣喎，咁啊當時我覺得咧，我話點解咁型嘅，可以揸住架跑車，即係我好嚮往佢哋嘅嗰種 lifestyle 啦，佢哋嗰種嘅無私咧，當 New Skin 係一家人嘅嗰種嘅心態咯。咁我呢度咧就少少個分享啦，咁亦都好多謝咧呢兩戶嘅華太 Benny 啦、Joseph Janet 啦同埋阿 Philip 啦，佢哋咧都係我哋 New Skin 嘅，我覺得係香港 New Skin 公司嘅一個典範，亦都係全世界 New Skin 公司嘅一個典範嘅領導人啦。咁今日咧好開心見證到咧你哋咧成就 COE IV，衷心恭喜你哋，亦都咧希望咧香港咧陸陸續續有更多嘅 COE IV，因為你哋做出呢個典範，大家咧都覺得咧係真實嘅故事，大家都努力朝住呢個目標去進發。咁啊，再次喺度恭喜大家，多謝晒。
多謝晒 Lily， 多謝晒。你令我睇到咧，就我而家知道點解 Philip 會大聲叫住 Spencer 點解要食魚蛋，因為佢想帶佢去食菠蘿包。OK， 嗱，
即係其實我揀錯嘢食。
係啦，下一個就係阿 Spencer 帶出阿 Dr. Joe， 唔該。
好 ，OK， 好。咁啊，其實咧，我相信咧，我哋剛才聽過我哋嘅 CEO Ryan 啦，同我哋去一啲嘅 greetings 同埋分享啦 ，OK。咁啊，另外一個其實當然咧，其實公司 corporate 對我哋大家香港人好熟悉，我哋都好中意嘅。佢當然就係我哋嘅科學執行長啦 ，OK， 我哋嘅 Chief Scientific Officer。咁咧就係 Dr. Joe Chang。咁 Dr. Joe Chang 就會亦都有一番説話想同我哋兩戶嘅2000萬美元 COE IV 去分享嘅喎 ，OK。咁我不如將個時間就交俾 Dr. Joe Chang 呢條片啦。
Hi, how are you doing? Well, I was so impressed with what I heard today. I heard that Vera, Benny, Joseph, Janet, and Philip, you guys are all COE IV. You attained that level. I mean, this is unbelievable. I never heard that before in my life. So congratulations to all of you, because I love seeing you and actually congratulating you in person. But this is all the best I can do for now, but hopefully I'll see you very soon. Yes. Congratulations once again.
Yes,
bye.
Congratulations.
Bye.
OK， Barry， 準備好未啊 ？Barry，Barry 如果準備好嘅話咧就好啦。嗱，你睇到咧，我哋公司啱啱咧呢個係我哋嘅產品科技執行長官。咁你睇下佢完全都冇科學家嘅架子，同埋講嘢好笑到飛起。佢話從來未聽過 COE IV 咁高嘅銜頭，係咪好好笑 ？OK，Barry 係我哋嘅親密嘅工作伙伴。而家時間交俾你 ，Barry。
喺度好多呢度咧，好高興咧，就恭喜晒華太啦、Benny 啦、Joseph 啦、Janet 啦同阿 Philip 成為 CEO IV。咁佢哋兩戶咧都喺香港咧就見證咗咧係。喺香港咧，貢獻一個市場好大嘅，咁所有嚟講咧，都係好感恩，我哋所有人咧都好感恩，而公司都好感恩，香港嘅發展，亦都係亞洲嘅第一個起點。咁我喺呢個過往度咧，我好感恩啦，阿華太啦，不但止咧喺做 New Skin 咧係可以咧幫助到我哋啦，同埋咧喺佢身上咧學到好多做人嘅同埋處世嘅嘢啦。咁喺 Benny 身上咧，我有睇到咧，佢係一個好風趣、好幽默嘅人，同埋咧佢係能歌善舞喎，把聲又好聽。咁仲有咧就講嘢咧好有押韻添。咁喺度咧好有文采。好多時咧，我好多朋友咧都好中意聽佢講嘢嘅。咁呢個係幫助我哋好大。咁喺Janet咧嚟講咧就係好多時咧都係佢嘅優點咧，就係好多時咧係幫我哋咧集合咗我哋好多嘅人才咧，佢做呢個生意，咁呢個係一個 joint force 嘅理念，都好感恩佢嘅。咁Philip 咧喺當中度咧，我就覺得佢口才好叻啦，同埋咧就係同佢拍一齊咧就係我話不如你嗰啲時間唔係好多喎，你講少啲，我話最好啦，佢可以咧就係2個禮拜一個人可以做晒嘅，咁最好啦，如果一個人做晒，只要帶人俾佢聽就得噶啦。 咁而Joseph 咧，咁喺當中度咧，我諗好多人都會覺得佢好輕鬆啦，個人好輕鬆點去做啦。咁我覺得佢即係好多人都見到佢即係好似好開心啊咁去做啊。咁我好少人咧知道佢另外一面嘅。咁我同大家分享下。我過去嚟講咧，我覺得佢好特別嘅。咁多年嚟中啦，我好想講下我嘅睇法啦。咁啊，好多人都覺得佢大癲大肺啊，或者係做嘢咧，好似我成日都覺得佢好似打醉拳咁啊！一飲大兩杯咧，佢好似發揮好多嘅嘢。但係咧，好多人咧有所不知，佢真係如果你俾個責任感佢之後咧，佢係如果唔做完嘢，佢係唔會好輕鬆嘅。佢係好有責任感嘅。佢每一次咧就係，我諗佢如果佢嗰日要做嘢咧，佢係之前係唔敢飲酒，可能咧就係佢好多時係好早到。有時我見到佢，唔係幾點開始，點解未有人嚟嘅？佢係好早準備，同埋咧佢係會着得好好。平時佢可能就好 casual，但係佢真係要講會嗰陣咧，好認真。同埋咧佢係好忍咩咧？忍做完嘢之後咧，佢先去玩嘅，先去飲酒。而喺當中度咧，我就會講咧，佢有一次咧就係我最大深刻印象咧就係佢要演講或者做嘢咧，佢會做完嘢。有一次咧就係我哋有一個 party 咧，有個 party 喺個台度。咁我記得就 Ivy Young 個仔咧就佢喺國內咧就係做嗰啲做喺武術學院有練習過一年嘅。咁喺當中咧佢走去打關鬥，而當時咧Joseph 咧講話，我都得啦，我都識打關鬥啦。喺我隔離，我話得啦，知啦。當時佢飲醉咗噶咯，已經係做完嘢喺個 party 度，喺個台度。佢話我都得啦，我話得啦，你得啦，我知啦，得啦，我真係得啦，我話得啦，得啦。佢真係嘣一聲打關鬥喺個台度打關鬥，打完關鬥，我望下嘣唔喐喎，因為佢飲醉咗。咁我問佢，喂，得唔得？佢瞓一瞓啫，咁起身。我話你唔好再玩啦，我知你得噶。你話我唔得，我得做俾你睇。跟住佢又打喎，我話得啦，大家都知啦。佢又咁去做，即係我可以講咧係佢做嘢還做嘢，即係玩還玩。當佢做完嘢嗰時咧，你真係擋唔到佢。但係佢做嘢之前咧，佢真係好認真。咁我相信咧，香港兩戶咧 CEO IV咧喺香港咧貢獻好大。我亦都好感恩咧，就係可以咧同佢同一個 centre 啦。咁又可以一齊去發展。咁希望咧可以咧就恭喜晒兩戶嚇。咁希望咧佢繼續打醉拳啦，幫助到大家。
多謝 Barry，多謝 Spencer。OK，
好，我諗我哋其實大家都好想見到咧 Joseph 打關鬥，係啦。咁但係如果平時大家見唔到 Joseph 打關鬥嘅話咧，咁即係佢未做完嘢嚇，大家等一等 OK。咁其實我哋跟住落去下一戶啦，我哋會邀請咧就係其實係華太同 Benny 嘅一個愛徒啦。因為咧呢位跟住落去嘅呢一個嘅 speaker 咧，其實佢係第一批華太喺香港所去揾嘅一批嘅 partner。OK， 咁所以其實咧一直以嚟咧嘅嗰個合作，但係亦都係當然咧係華太同 Benny 嘅第一線啦。咁佢哋合作得非常之好啦。咁亦都其實而家亦都係一個好大嘅嗰個團隊啦。所以其實我相信得咁多年嘅嗰個緊密合作入邊咧，一定有好多嘅隨時。所以跟住落去，我將時間交俾我哋下一戶，我哋嘅 COE II Teresa 哥。
OK。Thank you。多謝晒 Spencer。我係 Teresa 哥。因為頭先聽完 Barry 之後咧，實在好好笑，好忍得好辛苦。OK， 多謝 Barry 你嘅分享。我都希望有一日咧睇到咧 Joseph 咧打關鬥 OK 啊。咁咧再一次恭喜咧香港兩戶咧千萬美元名人嚇。咁其實咧John Associate 咧其實喺我嘅心目中咧係一個傳奇嚟嘅。我啱 join New Skin 嘅時候一段時間咧，哇！佢哋係個傳奇，特別 Joseph 咧同釣魚有關嘅。即係我哋心理學咧話個心錨啊嘛。即係諗起一個人你就諗起一樣嘢啊嘛。咁 Joseph 咧永遠咧同釣魚有關，而且啲魚咧好大條嘅嚇，咁成為我心目中哇 New Skin 領袖個夢想啊咁樣嚇。咁至於 Philip 咧，其實喺心裏邊好感激佢嘅嚇。咁我諗 Philip 都唔記得咗㗎啦。咁有一次咧，我哋咧開泰國市場， 咁嗰陣時咧，我即係帶住兩個 downline 一齊去開泰國啦。咁啊又唔係好識啦，人生路不熟啦，又唔知點搞即係搞會場啊，諸如此類咁樣。咁啊見到 Joseph 搞完會場之後咧，咁啊即係向佢講啦，我 Philip 話我話咧可唔可以即係參加你嘅會場啊咁樣？咁因為大家係 sideline 嚟噶嘛，咁所以咧我都預咗咧，阿 Philip 都會講唔好意思啊，即係唔好意思啊 Teresa 可能肥一肥頭啦，我唔知啊，唔好意思啊 Teresa 咁樣嚇滿晒啦，或者你遲啲啦，下次啦，或者有機會啦，即係大把理由噶嘛。咁但係 Philip 嗰陣時候咧，即係同我即係望咗一眼，只係講，喂 Teresa 你今晚嚟咁樣。其實咧，我諗呢句説話好輕鬆，但我感覺咧其實係好強烈，我感受係好感動嚇。咁我覺得將個 Joseph 咧係即係喺我心目中咧係真係孕育緊咧 New Skin 真正嘅領袖咯。咁所以借住呢個機會咧，多謝你哋嚇。咁至於我恩人華太同埋 Benny 鐘老師咧嚇，咁華太咧就係因為以前咧係我即係我老師嚟噶嘛，真係美容嘅老師嚟噶嘛。咁所以咧，華太成日都講哇姜敏華個音係都高少少嘅，OK。姜敏華 OK 一講嘅時候咧，佢話呢啲咩喺我面前唔講嘢嘅咁樣。咁大家知唔知咧？即係最初對華太一種望而生畏嘅感覺咧，唔係唔想講嘢，其實好想講。但係一話姜敏華嘅時候咧，突然間咩都唔記得咗，OK 啊？咁但係華太咧，其實對即係下線嗰種，即係真係鍥而不捨嗰份用心、嗰份用情咧，係好感動嘅。咁我記得咧，你知啦，我以前帶人嚟咧係冇問題嘅。咁但係帶完人嚟之後咧，啲人咧好似哇雞飛狗走咁樣，OK 嚇。咁所以華太咧形容話，哇只係咧眯埋隻眼。隻眼皮痕一痕，拗一拗之後就唔見咗姜敏華㗎啦咁樣嚇。咁所以咧，其實咧係人都應該放棄呢一種人㗎啦。大家覺唔覺得 ？OK 啊，即係神化化咁蛇龜嗰啲咧 OK 啊。咁但係咧華太咧係冇放棄嚇，咁不斷嘅孕育，不斷嘅帶領嚇。咁喺佢身上咧，我真係睇到咩為止，即係鍥而不捨、永不放棄呢種咧好重要嘅元素啦嚇。咁當然啦 ，Benny 老師咧亦都係即係一幕咧，可能 Benny 老師都忘記咗㗎啦嚇。咁嗰陣時候咧，成日都懷疑自己會唔會成功㗎嘛，即係成日都諗得唔得咧，得唔得咧咁樣嚇。咁有一次咧飲茶嘅時候咧，咁我突然間咧衝口而出，咁我就話唔知咧自己會唔會成功咧咁樣，好迷茫咁樣咧嚇。咁呢個時候咧 ，Benny 突然間望住我 ，OK 嚇，佢話又係姜敏華 OK 嚇，姜敏華你一定會成功嘅咁樣，哇嗰種感覺，哇成個震一震到嘅嚇，即係到咧哇功力咧全部傳授晒。吸晒我嘅，突然間覺得自己一定得嗰種感覺嚇，咁亦都睇到 Benny 咧咁多年以嚟咧嗰種即係用心啦、努力啦、自強啦，OK，亦都睇到今日嘅生活形態嚇，咁所以咧即係真係多謝兩位即係大嘅上線啦，令我咧睇到咧 New Skin 嘅價值，睇到人生嘅價值，OK，再一次恭喜大家 ，OK，Thank you，
多謝
多謝晒，
多謝 Teresa。OK， 下一位嘅分享嘉賓咧就係我上線泰痴老師，咁就。而家咧，我哋嘅時間咧就有啲緊嘅，咁所以咧就係集中聚焦多少少就好啦。咁泰痴老師，你喺咩度啊？
係你好，多謝。好感謝阿 Frank Ed 同 Margaret 安排今次嗰個聚會咧，真係哇世紀聚會 ，OK 啊咁首先咧，我覺得真係好感謝兩戶嘅2000萬美元嘅華太啦 ，Benny 同埋我嘅。直接嘅介紹人係 Joseph、Janet 同埋阿 Philip，OK，咁會多謝阿 Benny 咧，佢真係做一個好好榜樣嘅，佢係人文質彬彬、風度翩翩，即係多才多藝。佢每一次見到佢咧，就係知道，呢個咧就係我哋要做嘅目標。咁啊華太咧真係我未見過咁 perfect 嘅女士啊！每一次見到佢咧，真係好儀態萬千嘅，同時咧好感謝咧，就係我哋啱啱喺香港冇幾耐嘅時候咧，經過阿 Pat 同 Margaret 介紹咧，阿華太咧係好親切嘅邀請我哋食飯，即係其他行業冇可能做到嘅事情嚟嘅，啱嘛？佢印象好深刻嘅。咁我同阿 Joseph 咧係大學同學嘅，咁又係同房，咁佢要做 New Skin。我哋睇咗真係好好，咁我開始做啦。咁點解大家都會返香港？即係我啦，我嘅downline Janet 同埋Monica 啦，Joseph、Janet 全部都將加拿大嘅場放棄晒，返香港。OK， 然之後咧租咗個地方，頭先 Pat Margaret 話我哋嗰個訓練中心細過去嗰個
衣櫃，
係啦，衣櫃。OK。 咁其實咧裏邊咧好多學問嘅。Okay? 首先咧有兩間房，一間咧係食煙，一間唔食煙嘅。食煙房咧日日都係煙嘅。Okay? 你出嚟嘅時候咧就知道，哇，果然係食煙房。Okay? 咁個裏邊有兩張台咧都係阿 Frank 親自去鬥出嚟嘅。Okay? 得有張台，4隻腳。Okay? 然之後咧個大廳咧可以坐到15個人，有啲凳咧就係鮮紅色嘅摺凳，即係嗰啲酒樓執笠咧，我哋10蚊一張買翻嚟嘅。仲有一個大白板，跟住一個 slide projector， 咁樣嘅。跟住我哋要講國際生意，每個月幾十萬。我而家睇翻真係點解咁多人會信嘅啦？仲哇，日日都咁多人嚟嘅。咁跟住咧，我哋有時發夢咧，又未做到成功啊嘛，就喺個窗口度望落去，個行動中心望落去咧，就係 Sogo 嗰個行人斑馬線。有一日咧，呢啲我哋嘅單就好似咁多人啦，你知發夢啊嘛，係咪？跟住之後做完嘢咧，阿 Joseph 一定咧同我哋去飲啤酒嘅。佢有一句説話咧，就係大家每一晚都聽到嘅就係：哎呀，咁早咪走住啦！你知嗰時幾點鐘啊？1點到3點，佢都係講呢句説話嘅。但係好多人中意陪佢嘅喎，真係好勁，係咪？咁 Janet 咧，佢點解我會真係開始做咧？其實我開始我都未加入嘅時候咯，或者加入咗之後咧，或者一日咧，一個禮拜咧，有大約5日咧，係同佢哋一齊嘅。咁好多時咧，佢就會煮嘢食啊，咁又揾埋我啊。咁你老同學咁啊，梗係一齊食飯咪食飯咯，right？食飯咧，梗係唔放過嘅，一定嘅講 news 見到 ，right？講下咪開始咯，right？咁然之後咧，因為我個人咧就好認真噶嘛，所以啲 downline 同我傾偈嘅時候咧，我就會話俾你聽啊，你咁做。整下咧 ，downline 就唔同我傾啦，就去揾啊 Janet 啦。因為佢哋想傾心事啊嘛，我唔識噶嘛 ，right？ 咁所以最呢佢幫好多啦。咁然之後 Philip 咧，我記得有一次好認真、好印象深刻嘅，就係公司咧係邀請我上台做一個演講。OK， 嗰時我係 Ruby， 即係 EBP。OK， 咁之前咧，阿 Betty 松即係我哋大上線嘅 Betty 咧就同我講，佢話：喂，你好似一個小老頭、小流頭 ，young old man。我着得唔掂啊！咁跟住咧，你知阿 Philip 咧時裝界好出名噶嘛，係咪？咁我就請教佢啦。咁佢話：我帶你去買衫。你知唔知同我買咗啲咩衫啊？一個鮮綠色嘅、鮮淺綠色嘅西裝褸。我唔知道咩呔啊，總之係花噶啦。OK， 好時尚。咁跟住咧，佢剪咗個頭。我照塊鏡我都唔認得自己。跟住咧，我就覺得，咦？點解我好似個青蘋果？你知啦，個西裝又大喎，喺度闊喎，咁我又瘦又細粒喎，唔知邊度嚟嘅勇氣咧？嗰日就真係着咗嗰套衫上台啦，所以大家都耳目一新。我自己都覺得，原來咧轉變係咁過癮嘅，因為台下好好玩，好好笑，見到我一上台就笑啦。所以呢個好鬼創新嘅，好有遠見，好 wild。OK， 咁我喺呢度好多謝咧，因為每一次我哋同阿 Joseph 傾偈咧，有啲問題問佢嘅時候，佢就話：Is that a big problem？ 呢個係咪一個大問題咧？唔係大問題啊，咁即係小問題啦，係咪？小問題咪冇問題咯，飲杯先講啦。呢個就係。我覺得係解決任何方法咧，都係最好嘅方法，因為其實冇咩大問題嘅，係嘛？做 news 邊有大問題啫 ？OK， 好，咁我喺呢度咧係衷心多謝每一位領袖、每一位旁線同埋我哋嘅上線咁耐以嚟嘅不斷嘅支持，同埋 news 俾我哋咁好嘅一個發展機會，多謝 ，thank you。
多謝泰痴老師，非常好啊，非常好。而家大家睇到咧，就係一個宅男成為台上嘅明星，跟住咧令到所有人都咁開心。咁其實咧最主要就係因為佢食得好好嘅湯水，咁即係話咧，如果你煮得好，又夠願意有咁嘅勇氣去轉變咧，COE III、COE IV 就係你㗎啦。 咁啊，嚟緊咧就係我哋要放一個 video 咧，呢一個夥伴咧，我應該叫佢做Angela Lau 啦。咁佢就係以前香港嘅總裁，咁咧佢香港嘅 GM 係啦，香港嘅 GM， 咁佢離開咗，但係咧因為呢兩戶嘅 COE IV 一齊拼搏嘅時候咧，就同 Angela 咧係個交情好深，所以 Angela 咧話一定要俾你哋一個嘅恭喜。咁我哋而家嚟片啦。
Hello Vera, Benny, Joseph, Jeanette, Philip， 恭喜晒你哋成為 Circle of Excellence 4，實至名歸啊！咁其實咧認識咗咁多位咧都有30年嘅時間，即係過得好快。咁喺咁多年裏邊咧，都見證到大家咧，亦都係幫助好多嘅伙伴啦，令到佢哋成功啦，實現佢哋嘅夢想啦。咁亦都係所以就好戥大家開心啊！咁同埋即係再次恭喜你哋。咁希望咧祝願你哋大家嘅事業咧係更創高峰，幫助更多人咧完成佢哋嘅夢想。恭喜恭喜！
咁嚟緊落嚟咧，我哋就即刻咧，因為時間嘅關係，我哋即刻播下一個片咧，就係 Jacqueline 老師嘅仔令朗係Aaron Chan。咁 Aaron Chan 咧，佢好想同大家分享同埋恭喜華太同 Benny 嘅。咁佢今日有啲要事，所以嚟唔到，所以我哋即刻去片。做緊係咪？
係啦，咁啊其實等緊片啊！呢段期間咧，咁其實 Aaron 係 Jacqueline 老師嘅仔啦。OK，咁 Jacqueline 亦都係其實華太同 Benny 所開嘅前線咧，亦都係好早嘅第一戶頭嘅嗰幾戶入邊嘅好好嘅拍檔啦。好，
年輕有為，講嘢非常精彩。呢個係我聽完佢呢邊嚇，而家開始 Aaron 啦，唔該。好彩我有我老公 Gary 幫手放片，今日好開心啊！成個隊伍一齊去慶祝大家嘅卓越嘅成就。
咁啊，好特別喎 ，Amy 啊！
嚇，
其實咧，我哋見到譬如可能 Aaron 嘅醫護啦，係咪？剛才之前嘅 Kristen 同埋 Eric 啦，佢哋都係我哋 leader 嘅第二代嚟嘅喎。
即係你其實睇到咧 New Skin 咧細集呢個真係唔係理論嚟㗎，係真嘅。所以你想送俾你嘅仔仔孫孫最好嘅禮物咧，就唔好送樓啦，送 New Skin 事業啦。OK， 咁 Aaron 之後咧 Ada Wong 請準備。
恭喜華太，恭喜 Benny， 恭喜 Philip、Janet、Joseph。咁首先等我介紹我自己先啦，我係 Aaron Chan 啦，我係同我媽媽咧Jacqueline 張明芳咧一齊合作經營 New Skin 嘅。咁咧，我今日咧我會代表佢咧去分享一啲佢同華太之間嘅趣事嘅，因為咧華太咧係透過華太介紹咧，我媽媽咧 Jacqueline 咧先至會開始經營 New Skin 嘅。咁當年咧喺新加坡市場啱啱開嘅時候咧，其實本身華太同埋Jacqueline 咧，佢哋本身都係 base in 香港嘅。咁當時咧就當新加坡市場開嘅時候咧，當然咧大家都係會去新嘅市場度開展新嘅 market 啦，同埋咧亦都會支援咧當地嘅伙伴嘅。咁其中一個趣事咧，我聽過咧，華太我唔知我講得啱唔啱啊？咁如果唔啱嘅話咧，你補充翻。咁當時咧就應該係Jacqueline 同埋華太咧就一齊參與咗個 BOM 之後咧。咁完咗之後咧，佢哋咧就非常肚餓啦，佢哋決定去揾嘢食。咁當時咧，佢就上架的士啦，咁就話：介紹當地最好食嘅咖喱喺邊度啦，咁樣樣。咁跟住佢哋咧就即刻咧就搭的士咧去咗一間印度咖喱鋪度咧食咖喱。咁兩個人傾偈食飯，好開心。咁當佢哋咧食完嘅時候咧，佢哋咧去到夜晚黑啦，好深夜啦，咁食完咧諗住走啦，係咪先？咁發覺咧出到條街咯，發現咧成條街都係男人嚟，跟住佢哋用好奇怪眼光望住佢哋。咁跟住咧Jacqueline 同埋華太就非常之唔明白發生咩事啦，咁即刻咧亦都覺得有啲奇怪啦，咁急急腳咧就兩個人拖住手咧即刻去大街度咧，自咗的士咧就即刻翻酒店啦。咁安然無恙就冇事啦。咁咧之後咧同翻啲伙伴傾起話，呢間印度咖喱好好食喎。咁樣跟住佢哋講起話，原來之前嗰晚咧就華太同埋 Jacqueline 一齊食呢間印度咖喱啦。跟住啲伙伴咧全部都愕晒然，佢話嗰度係全新加坡治安最差嘅區域嚟喎，我哋都唔敢夜晚黑去嗰度喎。跟住咧，佢哋諗翻起嗰晚仲要係着完 BOM 嗰啲衫，盛裝，仲要係 戴晒嗰啲耳環啊、戒指啊、靚嘢。咁所以咧，從呢個故事入邊咧，我哋睇到真係佢哋嘅成功之道，佢哋真係非常之勇敢，同埋咧佢哋係唔會諗咁多咧負面嘅嘢嘅，兼且咧佢哋仲好中意食好嘢添。咁所以咧，即係呢個係一個趣事嚟嘅。咁啊，再次咧非常之多謝華太同埋 Benny， 再次恭喜你哋咧成為 New Skin 嘅創業名人。
好，唔該晒 Aaron。咁咧就嚟緊嘅時間咧，我就交俾Ada Wong。Ada Wong 咧係 Philip 嘅好朋友，咁就係住喺加拿大嘅。Ada，Are you ready？Hello，
大家好。
係啦，我哋嘅時間有限，
大家好
所以要聚焦少少嚇。
OK， 好啊，咁我好介紹自己先啦，我係 Ada，喺溫哥華嚟嘅，咁好恭喜5位大老師成為2000萬美元名人，咁我好快啦，咁我最記得最難忘咧就係剛剛加入 New Skin 嘅時候咧，我就帶咗幾個女仔嘅伙伴一齊，咁因為嗰陣時喺 New Skin 嗰個收入仲唔係好多嘅時候咧，阿 Philip 真係好好人咯，佢每一次住酒店咧，其實都係住總統套房啊、大床啊咁樣，佢就叫我哋幾個女仔可以同佢一齊 share一間房，因為想幫我哋慳錢嘛。我哋啱啱未有收入嗰陣時，咁好開心。我哋幾個女仔咧，即係好似個大哥哥帶住我哋幾個女仔咁樣一齊去呢個Convention Centre 呢個猶他州咁樣。其實 Philip 其實已經係去過好多次噶啦，但係我好記得嗰次佢仲係即係每次佢都好興奮咁樣同我哋介紹啊，同我哋去玩啊，即係唔係去玩啦，即係其實你知其實 Philip 做 New Skin 咧，真係好似一個玩嘅工作咁嘅心情咁樣去做，咁所以嗰個成個嘅體驗咧係好開心、好興奮，同埋亦都好感謝 Joseph 同埋 Janet 啦，因為每一次佢哋嚟溫哥華嘅時候咧，我哋就會即刻搲住佢哋一齊去食飯啦。咁食完飯嗰時咧，通常 Janet 都會留一陣同我哋傾偈嘅，同我哋見下我哋嘅新伙伴啦。咁之後咧，因為可能時差嘅問題咧，咁我哋通常都會Janet 就會翻去休息。但係咧，我記得 Joseph 咧，其實基本上就唔想翻屋企嘅，因為 Joseph 咧每一次咧，佢就飲一罐啤酒咧，就越嚟越 high。每一次飲呢個啤酒咧，就會越講越多嘢咁樣嘅。同埋佢咧唔係淨係講 New Skin，講好多人生嘅道理啊，做人嘅道理咁樣。所以好多謝3位嘅老師 ，thank you。
多謝晒 Ada，咁我又再知多啲我哋3位老師嘅趣事啦。咁下一位咧就係 Elman 啦，我哋嘅合作伙伴，緊密嘅合作伙伴。Elman，時間交俾你。
好，多謝 Amy。咁首先咧，我就恭喜阿 Jan 咧、Joseph 同埋 Philip 啦。Benny 同埋華太，你哋5位咧，基本上咧係我喺 New Skin 嘅歷程裏邊一個好好嘅學習榜樣啦。因為你哋時刻咧都會係以身作則啦。咁我好記得咧，即係 Benny 同阿華太每一次無論任何一個場合啦，包括我哋去玩去 trip 嘅時候咧，就算好太陽啊成咁樣咧，佢哋完全都係雍容華貴，完全冇變嘅，所有啲樣又唔會滴汗，唔會成咁樣嘅。咁同埋都係時刻咧都係保持一個最佳嘅狀態嘅。咁而同我最緊密緊密嘅接觸啊，有啲排好敏感呢個字眼。咁咧就係阿 Philip 啦。咁因為其實 Philip 當好對我響呢個 New Skin 歷程咧影響好大啦。咁其實 Philip 同阿 Joseph 同埋 Janet 咧，其實響過去啦咁多年嘅 New Skin 咧，咁尤其是喺海外市場咧，其實佢對我哋每一個嘅新人啊，或者一啲即係初階嘅朋友嘅照顧啊，即係真係非常之好啦。咁而我今日想分享一樣嘢就係我好中意同 Philip 同埋 Joseph 咧一齊合作去做呢個 New Skin 嘅，因為咧佢哋兩位咧喺做嘅時候咧係認真去做啦。咁我哋記得咧有陣時我哋去海外市場嘅時候或者爭取時間咧，我哋係由朝到晚咧就去做講座，有陣時喺中間嘅時間可能都唔記得咗食嘢啦。咁跟住我哋做完晒之後咧，跟住我哋就好多時咧就會出去夜市食飯啦。咁我就最 enjoy 就同佢哋夜市食飯嘅時間啦，因為咧佢哋兩位咧即係頭先好多 partner 都有講啦，飲咗2杯之後咧就勁興奮啦。咁其實有陣時好多時你唔好覺得佢哋以為你飲醉喎，因為其實咧佢哋咧係好細心，係每一刻咧都會留意住我哋每一樣嘅細節嘅嘢咧，有陣時喺一啲笑話裏邊去講翻俾我哋聽嘅。咁我好記得咧就係 Joseph 咧，即係如果一講翻個情景咧，就有一次佢直情咧係喺個街嘅即係喺 KL 食飯嘅時候咧，佢哋傾下偈咧，咁我哋有陣時又會講一啲譬如我哋面對做 New Skin 嘅時候，唔係次次都咁順暢噶嘛，都會遇到一啲嘅失落嘅時間咧。咁其實咧，佢哋咧就會用好多唔同嘅笑話咧，就令到我哋咧 push up 翻我哋嘅。咁我記得有一次阿 Joseph 咧，直情咧就將啲酒樽就擺落地下啦，跟住咧就自己咧就扮少林足球嘅大師兄咁樣，跟住喺度跳下咁樣啦。咁有陣時阿 Philip 咧又會扮邊位咧，大家都知道就係扮呢個Michael Jackson 啦，係勁型勁開心咯。咁有陣時我會覺得就係做 New Skin 就係咁樣咧，就做就好認真去做，玩亦都好認真去玩。 咁有陣時我哋咧夜晚咧玩到好夜啦，唔好諗住去第二朝咧佢哋咧就唔知醒起身啊，或者做嘢嘅時候咧可能會即係烏眉瞌睡啊。佢哋係一開始第二朝一撥起，我哋會講一啲講事業講座嘅時候咧，佢哋係完全嘅狀態係非常之正啦，同埋咧係一樣都係咁精彩咯。咁所以即係睇到成功嘅領袖咧，真係嗰份嘅以身作則 work hard pay hard 係非常之做得係真係好精準同埋好極致咯。咁我嘅分享係咁多，多謝晒。
多謝晒 Elman。咁如果好多
多謝晒
好多個伙伴未必知道咧 ，Elman 咧唔係佢哋嘅下線，係旁線。但係你睇到咧，佢哋可以緊密合作，就正正係印證咗頭先所講嘅 integrity 呢一樣嘢啦。好，咁咧就係跟住落嚟咧，去片咧就係我哋現在嘅 New Skin 香港嘅 General Manager 同埋佢成個 team Danny Look 為兩戶嘅 COE IV 嚟一個慶祝嘅分享。去片。
Hello， 大家好，係啊，咁今日咧好開心啦，咁就恭喜咧我哋兩戶港澳嘅 COE IV， 係啦，就係我哋嘅 Janet 啦、Joseph 啦、Philip 啦、Vera 啦同埋 Benny 嘅，係啦，咁因為咧知道兩戶啦喺呢啲事業上面咁成功咧，就因為你哋充滿咗愛心啦，同埋善心啦，幫助咧身邊所有嘅朋友啦，同埋佢哋嘅伙伴嘅喎。咁咧今日咧我就學習你哋將呢一個愛心咧同善心咧一齊傳揚開去嘅。等我攞咗個心先，係啦，咁樣所以接落嚟咧，我就將佢交俾我哋另一個同事 Gloria， 交俾你。
恭喜晒 Janet、Joseph、Philip、華太同埋 Benny 㗎，多謝你哋一直以嚟嘅無私嘅愛，去幫助到好多嘅伙伴佢哋成功，而希望我哋可以將呢一個愛心繼續傳揚俾更加多嘅朋友。我而家又將呢個愛心傳俾第二個啦。
恭喜晒 Janet、Joseph、Philip、華太同埋 Benny 啊！咁多謝你哋一直以嚟對 New Skin 嘅付出同埋努力啦。咁你哋咧都係我哋嘅榜樣嚟㗎。咁樣咧，我就將呢個愛心咧就繼續傳俾下一位伙伴啦。
在这个开心而兴奋的时候呢，其实什么样的话语都是多余的，因为你们一直就是我们心目中的榜样，你们真的是实至名归的领袖来的。那在这里呢，我们祝愿大家能够事业 Go Double， 爱心 Go Double，Go Double Double
Double。Vera、Benny 同埋 Janet、Joseph 同埋 Philip， 恭喜晒你哋成為我哋嘅 COE IV，亦都咧再一次多謝你咧喺過去咁多年咧，透過你哋嘅愛心咧，將 New Skin 嘅愛心咧，亦都帶到去全世界唔同嘅地方。再一次恭喜你哋，期待咧喺嚟緊不久嘅將來喺台上面咧，同你哋有一個擁抱，有一個正式嘅慶祝。再一次恭喜晒你哋，
恭喜晒耶 ！Thank you，
多謝 Danny 同埋 team。好。我咧就冇咁好彩咧，成日可以有機會好似阿 Elman 啊或者其他Ada 咁樣同幾位大上線咧去食啊飲啊咁，可能我食齋啦，佢哋覺得我唔好玩啊咁。不過咧喺佢哋嘅行動同埋嘅結果方面咧，佢個眼神，佢點樣去待人接物咧，我已經學到好多。咁就希望佢哋第日咧就學下食齋咁，同我一齊食就好啦。好啦，咁咧就下一位咧就係我係隆重邀請咧我嘅偶像，我嘅啟蒙老師，離我唔知有幾多代，我都唔係好知，6代、7代唔知道。咁咧就係周朗秋博士 ，Dr. Lang Chow。Dr. Lang Chow，Are you there? It's
Yes.
show time now. Oh, Jean! Oh my goodness! 你好，你们两位都是我的偶像，所以我一定要拉我们的偶像跟我们大家庭一起来个分享。谢谢你们的时间，你们在美国，我知道现在的时间比较晚。好，你们喜歡講多少時間就多少時間。佢就係我哋嘅全球華人嘅大家長，周朗秋博士同埋 Jean。
Vera、Benny、Joseph、Janet、Philip， 听到这些消息啊，非常的高兴，因为你们待人诚恳，做事又认真，以身作则，热心的帮人，所以得到如新公司最高的荣誉。我以你们为傲，所以再次的恭喜你们，真的是高兴，真是太开心了。
眼睛老闭起来。
Yeah, congratulations for yeah, for Vera, Benny, Joseph, Janet, and Philip. Yeah, we know you'll be there, and we'll welcome you. And 我们是把你们两个团队虽然有不同的这个特性，还有个人的不同的这个经营的方法，但是呢，这个要条条大路通罗马，最后的成功都是一样的。然后你们两个大团队在香港是叫做中流砥柱，定海神针，啊，非常高兴你们变成 COE IV， 我就不多讲了，就是再次的恭喜你们，希望你们 enjoy 今天的这个 meeting， 然后把你们的这个心情分享给大家。
爱你们，手上还有一个血，双年期，恭喜恭喜
！Me too。
咁嗱，你哋睇到啦，就係咧越大越高嘅上線咧，佢哋講唔使好多嘅，佢有個眼神、一句説話或者一個字就已經夠晒㗎啦，等於即係一陽指咁，一個字一個手指咁你就明白㗎啦。你懂就懂，你就做，唔懂嘅 too bad， 你冇咩福氣就係咁啦。咁你睇到㗎啦，咁就越細粒嗰啲越講好耐好耐好耐好耐。好，咁咧就係我用廣東話好簡單講，就係咧恭喜華太、Benny、Joseph、Janet、Philip 咧，你哋係香港嘅中流砥柱同埋定海神針，哇！好犀利，呢啲係武俠小説先會睇到嘅。咁就你哋係好中意幫助人，所以就有今日嘅成功。好啦，咁而家咧就係進入最重要嘅壓軸好戲啦。個壓軸好戲咧就係請兩位主角COE IV 2000萬美元名人，我嘅大上線 Joseph、Janet、Philip 分享，你哋有10分鐘時間。
你聽到啊？嚇，
聽到啦。
OK 啊，聽到。
Joseph。
你哋兩個講5分鐘啦，因為我一講20分鐘，你兩個講晒。
我講2-3分鐘嘅啫。我想用翻英文，因為我見到都仲有好多英文人喺度，俾佢哋有機會聽一聽咁先。咁好唔好啊？My English is very simple, so I will use English for this 2 minutes. I would like to take this chance to also to congratulate Vera Waters and Benny Zhong for your achievement, and we can make examples for Hong Kong New Skin. Vera, I always admire you. You're always so elegant, so graceful. And one thing I would never forget is I was once sick and I was in the hospital. And then you came to visit me. And at the time you entered my room, you were limping because you had your surgery on your feet, on one of your feet. I think that was a couple of weeks ago, but you made an effort to pay the visit to me, and your care on me over your own health concern. It will never be forgotten. I will remember this all in my life. Thank you, Vera. And Benny, I have a lot to learn from you, especially on the Chinese. Today we talked about all your golden words. But it always take me quite some time to digest. So I want you or Joseph to get near to you so that he
can pick up the cultural wisdom.
He will learn from you. And
you'll be more civilized.
Yeah, more civilized. Okay. It's about time to change, as Joseph.
You only change yourself, you don't change others.
Okay. Now, I don't know if Dawn Cake is still there. I want to, there are so many people I want to say thank you, but in particular today, I want to thank you, Dawn. After we joined 3 months, and Dawn Cake finally came to Vancouver. And he came to Vancouver for 2 nights and 3 days. But at that time, me and Joseph still have to go to work. And I remember that was a Friday. We have to go to work, and we just left Don Cake all by himself in our house. And at that time, I had 2 dogs, and I don't know what you have done to my dogs or my dogs have done to you. I don't know. I hope you guys handle each other very well. And then you left because we were at work. And then when we get home, we saw the note, and I will never forget this note. And the last word, the last few words in your letter, in your note, was use the products. So we didn't learn much from you because it was only 1 meeting or 2 meetings, and you came to Vancouver for just a short time. But I remember use the products, and it was in bold letters. So we remember that very well. And it is actually a duplication. So every time when we finish our meeting or seeing anybody, we just say use. So people would ask, so what we do next? And then we would say, use the products, and that's all. So thank you very much. And Nikki, there was only one time I met you. It was in one of the convention. It was a few years ago. And it was the only time, and it was first time that we met face to face. And during our lunch, you were just talking about products. So you really have passion in the products. I learned from you about products too. Thank you very much, Nikki. And now I want to turn to Cantonese because it's more direct because I want to talk about past song.阿 Pat 咧嚟香港嘅嚟 Vancouver 嘅時候咧，佢第一次嚟咧，佢係着住件西裝嘅，落機着住件西裝咧，就唔係揸住個篋嘅，揸住嗰啲叫乜 suitcase。係咪叫 suitcase 公事篋啊？即係好 lawyer 去 court 嗰啲好 professional 嗰啲人嚟嘅。
公事包
briefcase
啊 briefcase 係咪叫 briefcase？briefcase 公事篋係一個篋好硬篋嚟嘅。嗰陣時我哋好多人嚟聽嚟我屋企聽 meeting 咧，佢冇位坐嘅，坐喺個篋嗰度嘅啫。咁我最記得咧，最嚇我一跳咧，就係咧佢講嗰個分紅制度咧，我哋都即係講下線啊，揾 partner 咧。咁你因為嗰陣時係點樣講嘅？佢話嗱，你揾5個啦，5個就會有25啦，25揾有125啦，跟住咧你就會有好多手下噶啦，
手下
好多手下噶啦。咁我聽到好似有啲社團嘅味道喺度喎，
幫會啊，幫派啊。
跟住又話馬仔代手下。咁我請啲人嚟聽，第一次嚟聽呢個係咩社團嚟嘅？咁呢個係即係我諗跟住我同人解釋，阿 Pat 啲中文唔係咁好啊，所以我以為手下即係啲 brothers。
Pat 有好多手下。
咁樣咯，咁因為我哋仲有好多笑話要講，我交俾阿 Joseph。
OK， 嗱喺你交俾阿 Joseph 之前咧，等我可以為廣東話翻譯少少好嘛？因為頭先阿 Janet 老師咧係用英文講 ，OK， 咁咧Janet 老師咧就首先咧就恭喜咗華太啦，咁同埋咧佢一世都唔會忘記咧就華太嗰座嗰個雍容華貴同埋嗰個恩惠，因為咧 Janet 喺海外一個市場好似係新加坡，我唔記得咗啦，咁咧就佢病入咗醫院，咁華太咧其實佢自己都唔係好多㗎咋，佢都係趌下，好似又整親或者係啱啱做咗手術。佢竟然咧喺佢唔係狀態好嘅時候，唔舒服嘅時候，都走去探 Janet。我諗喺海外，尤其即係大家互相惺惺相惜、互相關懷，呢一個係一個氣度嘅問題。咁喺呢度亦都係睇到兩位大老師點解會係有今日嘅2000萬美元名人嘅成就，就因為佢哋嘅氣派、佢哋嘅氣度。好啦，咁跟住咧就 Janet 咧講咗啦，認識到佢哋嘅直接介紹人當擊，頭先你見位嗰個美國嘅美國先生啦，咁咧就識咗1-2次嘅啫。咁叫佢去佢嘅加拿大屋企同佢講課，咁講完之後咧，佢哋兩位 Joseph Janet 就走先喎，就留翻成間屋俾阿 Don Kick， 唔知幾耐啊，好似2日，咁連埋啲狗咁，咁咧就佢哋翻屋企嘅時候咧，阿 Don 已經走咗，但係咧阿 Don 咧就留咗一張字條，嗰張字條咧好簡單。用產品仲要好大隻字，雞乸咁大隻字，仲要整心去用產品。因為好多時候咧，我哋淨係講生意咧，就唔記得咗用產品，先至會令到成件事留低，同埋真係有感染力。因為理論係可以過咗煙消雲散，但係用喺身上嗰個 嗰個結果係永遠唔會消退。咁呢樣嘢咧就做咗複製，所以咧 Janet Joseph Philip 嘅團隊咧用產品係用得出神入化，同埋越用越健康，越用越後生，越用越靚嘅。咁就佢嘅太太 Holly 亦都一樣啦，就係注重產品。好，將個時間交翻俾阿 Joseph。
好，大家好，因為時間無多，我諗我都快脆脆啦，分享下啦。咁首先咧，第一咧，恭喜阿 Vera 啦、Benny 咧成為公司嘅 COE IV，恭喜恭喜恭喜！咁多年來咧，大家都合作好愉快，好開心。同埋我覺得 Vera、Benny 真係喺 New Skin 香港一個非常好嘅典範，就 set 一個好好嘅 model。肯定唔係我，因為我打嘴拳嘅，我諗 New Skin 都唔係好中意香港班 partner 變晒好似我咁樣，成日打嘴拳。跟住咧就I like to thank Pat and Margaret for organizing this party, and then it's very happy and refresh a lot of the history, and thank you for organizing it, and thank you all the people arranging it. You know, this meeting, especially Spencer and Amy for introducing us and sharing, and then thank you all the leaders for sharing, and thank you all the people coming today and then participate this party. Thank you so much. And then, of course, I have to thank you all my uplines. And then I'll just give it short. I thank you, Lan Chao, Betty Song, Jin Chao, and I particularly mention Lan Chao because he was the first one I heard about New Skin. I went to his seminar, and he spent 3 hours analyzing the business, even though it's very boring, but it's very informative. And I mean, I like his style because it's a lot of information, but it only attracts me, but not the other people because it's
fell asleep.
Yeah, because it's quite boring, you know, honestly. And I have confidence I can do it better. So, but anyway, I decided to do the business because you analyze it there. I can see the picture. I believe the business, and I know the result. If I put my effort in the lifestyle I will achieve, then I'm excited after your meeting, even though the other may not be. I saw some of them sleeping. Okay, I don't know. And then Margaret all the way, you know, supporting us, and then especially Margaret at the beginning always call us because I never call them because I don't want to call them. It's too expensive. Only a very special case I would call them, but they always try to call us and then give us all the information, latest information, and always call me in the office, you know. And one time I was talking to her, my boss at my back, you know, standing there, and then at that time I was scared that I have to be fired, you know, even though it's too early. The Hong Kong market has not opened yet, you know. I will be fired, not unwillingly. So thank you, Margaret, Patrick, all the time for all the years support. And third, I'd like to thank you, Don K. Don K was the first business partner came to my house in Vancouver to explain the business. And I saw it doing the business so simple, explain it so simple, I think I can do it. So that's why he made me have confidence to focus in the business and dedicated and commit in the business because it just keep it very simple and then make it very clear and understanding. And I remember the note, especially the note, you know, the note inside, besides the product, we must use the products. I saw you will be superstar in New Skin. And I remember at that time, I don't even know how to submit LOI. Okay, I don't even know how to submit. It's just too complicated, you know, I find it. So anyway, and his word come true, and thanks a lot, Don K. 咁講返廣東話咧，我會比較舒服啲啦。咁多謝所有嘅 partner 分享啦，好開心啦，多謝所有嘅人今日 participate 呢個咁嘅會議啦，呢個 party 啦，多謝所有。我哋只係幸運，at the right time, at the right place, at the right everything right, you know, we are lucky。我哋冇乜特別嘅，其實同一般人一樣，都要廁所，都要食飯，都係要做一啲一般人嘅嘢，但係只不過我哋係幸運咯。多謝大家，祝大家都好似我哋咁幸運。Thank you very much。OK，Joseph，我同你翻譯啊，因為你頭先講好多好有趣嘅英文，咁為咗俾嗰啲香港啊廣東話嘅朋友咧，等佢哋亦都了解下，唔好錯過呢一個咁好玩嘅一件事。咁首先咧就係真係異性相吸。異性相吸咧唔係一定係男女，而係兩個完全火星撞地球嘅性格。
咁咧原來Joseph 係聽邊一位老師嘅 BOM 咧而決定改變佢人生咧，就係、是、佢日後成日掛喺嘴邊嘅，就係、是、好有知識，好有呢一個嘅資料庫，但係悶到抽筋嘅周朗秋博士。咁所以咧，下次咧，如果你覺得咧你係屬於啲係知識豐富嘅咧，你記住揾醉拳或者係功夫或者係中意玩嘅人去同佢講，咁咧呢個就係可以真係發揮到磁力嘅共振嘅功效啦。咁咧就跟住咧，佢亦都好多謝阿 Don Kick 啦，因為咧 Don Kick 咧就係好早期就已經去佢屋企幫佢手啦。咁咧就同埋咧原來咧。頭先 Janet 講嗰個 note 嗰個 note 咧，佢話 use the product， 原來仲有後決嘅。咁啊，證明一樣嘢就係你係邊種人，你會睇到邊一種嘅説話，你會聽到邊一種嘅信息。咁你知道啦 ，Janet 咁漂亮咁美麗，佢梗係聽到產品啦。咁咧原來嗰個 note 後邊仲有一句嘅，就係 You will become superstar， 即係話你哋兩夫婦一定會成為 New Skin 嘅超級明星。即係話喺事業上咧，咁嗰下咧，原來 Joseph 咧係未遞信嘅，未遞 LOI， 所以話 start the dream big and use the product, then you'll be superstar。我有冇留到啊
？Pat and Margaret
啊，係 Pat and Margaret，Pat and Margaret 係啦，仲有 Pat and Margaret 呢個唔可以留嘅，因為點解咧？就因為咧 Margaret 咧跟進咧就一流嘅嚇，咁。即係佢打電話跟進人咧，佢尤其而家佢都唔會話同我信息嘅，佢要打電話俾我，要我做 MC 咁嗰陣時嚟講咧，佢打電話跟進佢咧係好得意嘅，因為 Joseph 咧係從來唔打電話俾上線，咁呢樣嘢你又要注意啦，即係話唔揾上線嗰啲下線咧，通常都會做得好大。
唔係因為係 long distance call 好貴
，long distance call 好貴係啦，好啦 ，long distance call 好貴。OK， 咁就跟進就係王道啦，唔該晒。
所以有人有一張電話費，一個月電話費4000蚊美金啊！
哦，就係哇 ，Margaret 嘅long distance call charges $4,000。OK， now we are already 2 hours, so we leave the highlight to the major speaker today。咁我哋而家將個壓軸咧交俾華太同埋 Benny， 再一次恭喜你哋 COE IV 係。啊，仲有 Philip 喎，係喎，仲有 Philip 喎，係 Philip。唔使啦，
我將個時間交俾華太。
唔得，我代表嗰啲 fashion conscious 啊，同埋代表好玩嗰啲，對唔住，呢個係我嘅失職。咁咧就Philip 老師，唔該你慷慨同我哋分享。我諗我哋就算遲啲去食中午飯，或者係遲啲瞓覺係冇所謂嘅。好對唔住你 ，Philip 老師。
各位朋友，你哋好。OK， 嗰啲居啦，咁樣咧。我哋已經好幸福咁樣能夠成為 COE IV 有咁嘅收入，係你哋每一個嘅支持，我哋先有咁嘅收入。仲要你哋去安排，同我哋去慶祝，你令到我非常之尷尬。
你講嘢好似我老豆咁樣嘅。
我要等你，我覺得係咪應該我哋去搞個活動俾你哋？因為你哋令到我哋成為 COE IV 啊嘛，你哋好似搞錯咗喎。所以我真係好感恩今日呢度每一位，你知唔知道你每一位係絕對對我哋成為 COE IV，你係 apply 咗個 influence， 不過你哋唔知，因為我 Philip 張咧好懂得槓桿原理嘅。即係槓桿人哋嘅能力，去令到個組織發展，所以我多謝每一位先。OK， 咁我要今日邊個阿 Margaret 同 Pat 想我哋講啲好 casual， 所以咧without the starting we won't be here. So I want to tell you about some story that we start in just 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, let's first talk about Margaret Song. Margaret Song, you know, why I will start the Muslim business, and I tell you some about Margaret. Margaret is, I remember 30 years ago. Margaret gave me a call. He said, Philip, your PV is 99 points, and you need 1 more point to get commission. Oh my God. Do you know that I run a big business? You talk to me like this way? You think I care about the commissions of that $10? No, my point is, oh, she is so care about the people. Even one point, she called me long distance to remind me. That is how he inspired me. Wow, only one point you will call me. Who am I? I'm just a small potato. I am not a blue diamond. That is how you inspire me, Margaret. That's why I will start the new skin business. I just want to let you know. I am not sure, can you remember this? And secondly, when we went to Hong Kong, when the market opened, and I find out you like to meet us in your hotel. And every time I come to the hotel, I feel so good to meet you. Wow. And I thought to myself, wow, this is a good business. I like to duplicate what Margaret doing. I like to do my new skin business in the hotel and invite my people to come over. And that is my impression. And that is why, one of the reasons why I start new skin, Margaret. I just want to let you know. Now, Pat 咧，你點樣推我呢個 business 咧？喺你嚟講就，阿 Pat 咧睇佢條眉毛咧就知佢係律師嚟嘅，因為你知佢條眉毛咧又粗又黑嘅咧，即係唔使講就知佢律師。律師俾人嘅感覺咧就好難講嘢㗎，即係唔好怕同律師講嘢㗎嘛。但係 Pat 唔係㗎喎，好平易近人。係啊，我有平易近人㗎，你真係以為你係個工人啊，你唔係以為佢係律師啊。嗱，呢一個 impression 好緊要，即係我係欣賞，哇！廖先真係有啲好高質素嘅人嚟。咁我見到佢咁高質素咧，我就同阿 Pat 講，1992年、91年有30個醫生話想做 new skin， 我就唔敢去講啦，我就叫阿 Pat， 不如你去講啦。咁阿 Pat 我話咪去講啦。咁阿 Pat 啊，你講完翻嚟，因為我唔去啊嘛，我費事唔知咩事況發生啊嘛。阿 Pat 講成點啊？你下次唔好叫我去啦。所以我哋啲 outline 好好嘅，我哋唔想做嘅嘢，我哋幫我哋做埋。佢都驚啊！咁呢個係真實。嗱 ，Pat 我唔知你記唔記得啦。佢好驚啊！我有咗20-30個醫生，我哋記唔記得嗰次啊？而家鄭咧講得啱，佢成日攞來攞去都係嗰個公事包，我就唔明佢點解唔換個新嘅公事包。好啦，好。Now I want to talk about Don Cake. Is Don Cake still here? Okay. You know what? In 1991, Don Cake came to Edmonton from States. You know what? I'm not ready for him. And Joseph asked Don Cake to come over. I'm not ready for him. And then he stayed in my apartment. Well, I have no choice. I need to bring some people to meet him, right? Because he expects some people, but I am not ready. Well, anyway, I bring one people over to my house. One. And you know what? Don Cake's dressed up with the ties and shirt. I said, only one people you dress up. And then he set the PowerPoint and all the stand. I feel guilty. I feel very guilty. So a few days later, I said, Don, you came back. And I will invite 100 people to attend the talk. So few days later, Don Cake came back to Edmonton. I have almost 200 people to attend this talk. So that is my impression on Don Cake. And then Don Cake told me he understands how to speak Mandarin. And when the Hong Kong market opened, okay, Don can speak Mandarin, is fine. Then I asked Don, let's go to Hong Kong. You are the speaker for us. But too bad he only know how to say 你好嗎, but not anymore. Yeah, that is my impression. But anyway, I think Don Cake is a very cute guy because his name is called Don Cake, 蛋糕先生, 蛋糕. Yeah, he's so cute. Although after that month, the first month in Hong Kong market open, we together every day. I fall in love with Don Cake, honestly, Don Cake. And too bad, after that month, I never see him again till now. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I have the best memory in my mind, Don Cake. Do you know that? You're always in my mind. And then talk about Dr. Len Shaw. Why you guys can move me in the new skin business? As you know that I was in the fashion business before new skin, already own my business, retail and wholesale. And you know what? When I started new skin, I was just a small potato. And Dr. Len Shaw was a blue diamond already. He came to Vancouver. He dressed well with a suit. Oh, not the suit, a turtleneck. Wow, he looks fashion and he looks good. And he's a doctor. And he is willing to talk to me just like a small potato. This is all the impression why I will quit my fashion business, back to Hong Kong and commit. And that is the story with all my uplines. Now I want to talk about my downlines. I tell you, without all of you hardworking, we won't be COE IV. I already, because you know, actually I am very good at numbers. On numbers, right? If my downline is not hardworking, based on our GD, group volume, Chung Associates, we have to wait 1,000 years to become COE IV. I just figured out 1,000 years. So thank you all of you. You shortened my time into 30 years to become COE because all of you. So that is my sharing. And then when I have some problems to motivate my, although I would say I try to inspire my people all the time, but sometimes I fail. But when the time I fail to motivate my people, I have my last weapon. I say, hey, look at Vera, Water, and Benny. You see, they have such a good background and they commit in the national business, and you're going to quit? And don't be kidding. So thank you, Vera, Water, Benny, and all the signings for your support. Actually, I truly believe our signings has ensured an influence on the growth of our network. So because of time, I don't have enough time. So thank you very much. And last but not the least, I wish everyone become Thai 5 and COE IV as soon as possible. And if you need my help, let me know. Thank you very much.
哇，多謝 Philip， 哇，你係講得最精簡啊，今次非常好。咁咧，我就同你翻譯啦。咁咧就係因為係講俾我哋嘅上線聽係用英文啊嘛。咁首先咧，你好多謝 Margaret Song 啦。咁長途電話打俾你咧，原來你就係爭1分。咁咧喺嗰陣時嚟講咧，自己 PSV 一定要有100分，你係做咗99。咁佢話哇，即係如果有一啲人咧，佢會講哇，好似好煩啊咁追住你。但係咧，你嘅睇法就係哇，佢就係驚我唔記得，就為咗有1分長途電話打俾我，咁關心個下線。咁呢個係你嘅收到啦。咁另外咧，就係 Margaret Song 嚟親香港咧，都會喺酒店帶人去酒店見。咁所以我而家知道個複製啦，唔怪得你又好中意叫人哋去酒店去講生意啦嚇。
我去酒店講生意有冇搞錯啊？去酒店
好啦，你諗得好就得㗎啦。
之後咧，
好啦，咁阿 Pat 咧就係咁啦。咁咧Philip 咧就話唔中意做嘅嘢咧，交俾上線做就好㗎啦。因為點解咧？嗰陣時咧佢翻香港，咁佢手上咧有名單咧就30個醫生。咁咧因為 Philip 咧佢自己好謙虛啦，佢未必中意啲醫生，啲醫生未必中意佢啦。咁不如咁啦，揾個律師去同佢哋講啦。咁就叫晒嗰30個醫生咧，就直接去見阿 Pat 去阿 Pat 嘅酒店去見佢。咁啊之後咧，咁啊 Philip 原來都唔出現喎，幾犀利喎！呢個借力真係借力到一流。好啦，咁之後點啊？結果咁 Pat 就一句説話就係：以後唔好再揾佢哋。係啦，適當時候咧就要下一位。好啦，咁啊講到Don Kick 啦，咁啊 Don Kick 咧有個花名叫蛋糕先生 Don Kick 啊嘛，係咪？咁咧就原來咧就Don Kick 即係 Joseph 佢個大哥咧話要決定做呢個生意嘅時候咧，就請阿 Don Kick 去 Edmonton 見 Philip。咁 Philip 嗰陣時咧係未正式係準備好嘅，都唔知係咪真係要做嘅，都未決定嘅。咁但係好啦，咁啊 Don Kick 出現咗喺佢嘅住所啦，佢嘅公寓啦。咁啊着得好靚，又西裝又呔咁啊，帶晒工具又嗰陣時冇PowerPoint，帶晒啲 board 啊筆啊咁準備寫嘢，真係好嚴謹嘅。咁嗰陣時 Philip 咧淨係帶得1個人，不過可能係聽咗佢講1次啦，咁啊覺得哇人哋咁認真，我都應該要即係請多啲人俾佢啦。咁跟住咧就叫 Don Kick， 原來呢個下一回嚟嘅 Don Kick， 你幾日之後再嚟啦。咁咧 Philip 老師咧就班馬班到咧100個人。去聽 Don Kick， 咁好犀利咯。咁啊 Don Kick 淨係識1句中文字就係你好，國語你好嗎？係啦。咁啊講到靚秋周朗秋博士咧，其實 Philip 咧就係喺形象上係已經折服於靚秋啦。即係頭先我所講啦，即係好似一陽指咁，你可能唔需要講一句説話或者1個字，或者唔使長篇大論。咁樣眼神就得啦，佢見到佢着好有型嘅科學家咁嘅模樣，咁佢就覺得哇咁多叻人做，我都唔好執輸啦，都要做，係咪啊 ？Philip 老師係好，咁就嚟緊嘅時間真係要交俾我哋嘅壓軸嘅嘉賓，亦都係今日嘅主角啦之一啦，就係 新晉2000萬美元名人 COE IV 華太同埋Benny 啦。
My dear friends and my uplines in New Skin. First of all, I would like to congratulate Jeanette, Joseph, and Philip for your fine achievement. And also, I mustn't forget to thank the two very capable MC, Amy Yip and Spencer Choi. But of course, I feel very, very lucky that I am one of the members of New Skin. In actual fact, I have to thank the Hong Kong's management and also headquarters management for their good wishes. And also, there are a lot of people that I must thank. That is Dora Hong. She was the one who introduced me to New Skin. And I will never forget that she was a wonderful leader, and with her care and concern and her guidance, and that really brought me to success. And Kristen and Eric, you have also inherited the love and care that Dora has been bestowed upon us. And also, Pat and Margaret, I must thank you for organizing today's meeting for us, so that we can hear all the other leaders' success stories. And also, although some of the people who are no longer in this world, yet I will never, never forget what they have done. Anyone who have contributed to our success, like Hong Tai Wang and Dr. Leng Chao and Jin Chao, they are very, very caring for us. We're very, very grateful. And also Betty Song, and now another person, Angela Lau, although she's no longer with New Skin, yet she has also contributed a lot in our success. As far as the New Skin is concerned, I must say that I have achieved success in many of my business. Like when I was working in Standard Chartered Bank, and also I had the first beauty and charm school in Hong Kong. Everything I did was very successful, but I could not earn the worldwide recognition. Only in New Skin, I can do that. That is, you can become well-known in 50 countries around the world. And also New Skin has given me the opportunity to help many people to succeed, and also to enrich their lives, for which I'm very grateful. And another thing I feel very grateful is, because of New Skin, I had to recruit a male to work with me, so that I can show people that New Skin can be done by male and female. And I'm very lucky to get, I consider as the best leader I can find in this world, that is Benny Zhong. He's a wonderful leader and an excellent partner. When he first joined me, I did 90% of the work and he did 10%. But now he is doing 90% of the work and I do about 10%. So now I think I better let Benny say something, how he does his work.
Well, thank you everyone online, and thank you for your patience and also the support and care and concern. Thank you my life mentor, Mrs. Vera Waters, and she has given me a lot of training, teaching, and mentoring during the past 28 years, our life, our New Skin journey. Well, first of all, thank you all our beloved uplines, especially Ms. Dora Hong, who has introduced the New Skin business to Vera, and then Vera introduced this business to me and really changed my life and transformed my life to its fullest. And also thank you so much for all our partners, leaders, locally and globally, for all your hard work, dedication, and commitment. We're so proud of you, and we feel very, very blessed to have all of you in our organization and family. I treat every one of you our family members. And I love the concept, culture of New Skin especially the word empowerment, because we empower people through our wisdom, experience, hard work, and through New Skin platform to really change people's life to the better, and also lives our lives to its fullest. 我喺呢度咧好多謝咧係所有咧我哋嘅係上線啦，同埋係下線夥伴啦，都能夠咧係令到 New Skin 呢個生意咧係有一個係賦予人們一個提升生活品質嘅係力量，令到佢哋嘅人生咧係更精彩。亦都好多謝咧係 New Skin Hong Kong and Global Management Team for their unfailing support, mentoring and leadership. And in this business, I've learned a lot and make my life very fruitful. There are 3 aspects that I have received from New Skin. Number 1 is I have the freedom to choose and live my life and enjoy the achievement. 我有一個自主人生。Number 2, I have the peace of mind. Compared to my former career, investment specialist, has been very stressful. Although I have made a lot of income, and in terms of monetary return was quite envious. But in New Skin, not only that, but New Skin has given me a peace of mind. So so that I can develop my self-interest, like singing on stage, like Chinese calligraphy, and a lot of other interests, and develop my Chinese and English and polish my Chinese and English as time goes by. And number 3, and most importantly, is my personal growth. And because I learned in Chinese is 做人做事做饭做人 is how to become a good people, and 做事 is how to become efficient and also strive to the best. And number 3 is 做份 is 即係做好我哋嘅本分 to get the right job done and did it perfectly. Having reached COE IV milestone in New Skin, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to companies, management team, and all our beloved uplines mentors. And through your guidance, mentorship, commitment, and hard work, I would say together we shine and grow. And just now, I have heard a lot of our partners and sidelines, our downlines and uplines talk about my golden words. So I would like to share with you some. But before that, I would like to say something about Joseph, Janet, and Philip. Joseph 喺我眼中咧，佢係一個瀟灑人生嘅代表同埋典範。佢係俾到人哋追求陽光、海灘、大自然、悠哉悠哉嘅生活，令到人哋係追夢起嚟咧，係極之有呢個動力啊！刻畫呢一個夢想嘅遠景咧，真係好靚嘅一幅圖畫。Janet 咧就係實幹親和，係默默耕耘、無私付出、不求回報。咁呢個咧亦都係佢嘅慷慨同胸襟。第三咧就係 Philip 咧，佢係無形中的有形事，而咧係無招中的勝有招。呢個咧係好高層次。招啊！呢個係好高層次，呢個係高手，即係高手。
係咪即係萬佛朝宗啊？
風流倜儻係咪啊？係咪風流倜儻？
呢個話題可以講幾個鐘嘅。咁我諗咧就有機會再同大家分享嚇，好嘛？即係呢個係高手過招嚇，盡在不言中嚇，好嘛？咁啊就I would like to share with you 3 poems. One is about our New Skin journey, and one is I think it applies to all of us, and one is about Vera, and one is about myself. So these poems are basically I wrote these poems in Chinese, but excuse for my humble English. I try to translate so that all of you can understand the content and my feelings. Okay, so the first poem is about our life New Skin journey. I think it applies to everyone. 4句詩，餘生呢個文化咧，我好喜歡。I love New Skin culture. 我喜歡餘生文化。我用餘生文化呢4個字咧，就作咗一首詩。 就係如同朗月耀四方，新生事業齊心創，文武全才憑鍛鍊，化作龍騰闖萬邦。好啦，咁喺英文what does it mean in English? New Skin is just like a bright moon shining all over the world. We work together to build this innovative business. And through learning and training and practice, and we build our personal growth. And finally, we become a flying dragon and go through our new skin journey all over the world. 希望大家明白吓。Okay, I think the second poem is about Vera. And I have written this poem many years ago, but I polish it and try to be, well, this is a timeless comments. In Chinese is 華慧娜，我用佢個名。I used her name to write this poem 華慧娜，就係華彩從來不讓人，慧質堪如絕世珍，羅龍舞姿經豔影，瘦長腹厚傲同群。咁咧點解咧 ？What does it mean? It means Vera with her elegance is second to none. And her wisdom is just like a treasure chest and is very, very valuable. And no matter how he walk, how he talk, and how she talk, how she walk, and her posture and her gestures are always very, very impressive. And finally, we wish Vera a long life, fruitful life, and live her life to its fullest, and always stand out from the crowd. 咁呢個咧就係形容華太㗎嚇。OK， 第三首咧就係我自己嘅，我嘅中文名叫鍾志斌嚇。鍾志斌咧就係中士男兒當自強，志懷遠大樂從商，奔效良師求突破，贏得掌聲夢飛翔。咁咧亦都係咧就係Benny always strive for excellence. And secondly, I have a big dream and very enjoy my business. And also, I learn from all our mentors and my teachers and strive for breakthrough. And finally, I earned many rounds of applause and compliments. And finally, I fly with my dream. That's about it. Thank you so much.
好多謝華太同埋Benny， 非常好啊，非常好，唔怪得真係每次聽到你哋咧啲中文嘅程度又更上一層樓。咁大家可以想像下，淨係想像下咧，將來你哋嘅團隊可以出到2戶咁閃亮亮嘅 COE IV， 咁你嘅團隊會有幾大咧？又或者調轉嚟講，你願唔願意想像成為一個 COE IV， 令到你嘅上線以你為榮咧？兩個角色都可以諗下。咁咧就快樂嘅時光咧好快過啦。咁天下無不散之筵席，原來講下，我哋已經講咗2個半鐘頭啦，比我想象，比我同 Spencer 初預計嘅90分鐘咧係過咗1個鐘頭啦。咁咧大家都要食飯啦。咁咧就好多謝，亦都好榮幸 Spencer 同我喺呢度咧可以成為善的力量，可以貢獻俾大家一個咁開心嘅慶祝嘅活動。Spencer， 你有冇補充啊？
或者喺度我再次多謝 Pat and Margaret Song 係好有心思，係同我哋咧俾咗我哋好多驚喜。Thank you so much for Pat and Margaret for giving so many happy surprise. It's priceless. It's so valuable. We really appreciate from the bottom of our heart and all our beloved uplines. So thank you, and thank you, Amy and Spencer. Both of you have done a marvelous job in conducting this wonderful party online.
Thank you. You're most welcome. 華太同埋 Benny 好多謝你哋。咁咧就大家遇見更好的自己，個個都係拍一拍自己嘅膊頭，我哋個個都得㗎，只要係堅持、堅定、聚焦我哋嘅目標。多謝各位，我哋今日嘅聚會就喺呢度同大家拜拜啦。
Actually, Amy, can I take a picture first? I need to do a picture first. So
Okay.
yeah, if you just give me 1 minute, I want to do something first, and then I'll take an entire group photo. Okay, so just give me 1 minute here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute here.
This is Ray.
Hi.
Today, our technical logistics is being held by two people. One is Ray and the other is Gary. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Just give me 1 minute here. I got.
我哋啲 sharer 同埋 speaker 一齊影幅相，我相信係。
All the speaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
1 minute. Oops. Let me see if I can get. Okay, I maxed out here first, so I'll do one here first. Wait. Okay, go ahead. Any pose, any pose. 1, 2, 3.
整一個
Okay.
愛心。
Okay, good. Okay, Spencer, you guys Spencer, I'm going to remove you for a second, and Amy, and I'll put somebody else in, okay? So give me 1 minute. I need to put, where's Tai Chi? Right here.
好多謝其他嘅夥伴同埋嘉賓咧，係咁有耐性同我哋一齊。Thank you very much for all your patience for this 2.5 hours with us.
Okay, Frank, just 1 minute.
Thank you. Thank you.
I need one more, just wait, then I need to find Barry.
謝謝，謝謝大家。
There he is. Yep, I found
Good
it.
night.
1, 2, 3. Okay, Spencer, wait, I have to find one more. Where's Spencer? Okay. Below. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. I don't want to miss anybody. Hold on, I have one more.
Yeah, try to find Lily too.
Lily, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One more comments.
Yes.
Sorry, one more comments. I think I want to express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Lang Chow and Jin Chow for their love and care. And when I have some questions about how to build our business in future, they give a lot of mentoring. And also, one is a very important person is my wife, Florence Wong. She is with us and she is online. So I have to say多謝佢嘅支持啦。多謝佢成日為做我嘅 cheerleader 啦。咁所以咧，俾咗好多能量、正能量，佢係正能量嘅高手啊。所以 thank you so much and her understanding. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye. Have a happy Sunday.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
多謝 Spencer.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. 多謝 Pat Margaret.
Love you all.
Jean
Love you all.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Lily, thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
And
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Have a nice weekend.
Bye-bye.
good night and good day.
Yeah,
Good night.
good night.
Good night. Good night. Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you, Pat and Margaret. Thank you so much for organizing.
Thank you all the guests.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat and Margaret.
Bye.
Thank you, Pat and Margaret.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Kristen, Eric.
Thanks to all the speakers and
Thank you, Pat
MCs.
and Margaret. Thank you, Vera and
Thank you,
Benny.
Ray, for helping.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Great
Joseph.
job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Spencer.
And Philip. Congratulations.
For your sharing, fine lines and
Thank you,
downlines.
Amy and
Thank you
Spencer.
so much
Yeah.
for
Thank you.
all your sharing.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Very Bye-bye.